I hate to say this, but I don't use Spotify, so I can't like I can't like open Spotify because I feel like every single fucking Asmongold stream he starts with like Spotify open and he's like looking for something to play. I swear to God. Ferrets! I wasn't gonna go live because I wanted to play Borderlands. That's why this is gonna be like an express stream. Well, I say that and it's gonna be like fucking 5 hours. But like I do want to play Borderlands at some point today. It's been a long day. It's been a hell of a day too because I looked at some more stuff. You know, in regards to the situation. Also, you're right, Ferrets. At that, I should have looked it up at the time that it happened because I think they made a statement when you said it, during the stream yesterday, that they caught the guy. I know, but now I'm getting fucking Borderlands withdrawals. I want to play it. Calling people's employers. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. But yeah, so like I wanna I was thinking today, like, you know, I really want to see what's been going on Asmongold's subreddit, of course, because, you know, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't? I know the guy's, you know, he's hanging out with his dad. His dad's got some health problems at the moment, unfortunately. So that's why he hasn't been live for like the past week. And dude, every day he's not live, things get progressively worse. Like, there was the meme that every time Asmongold takes a day off, a new war starts, which was happening like kind of like clockwork. It was kind of weird. And then of course he takes like several days off and fucking somebody dies. A really important person dies. Kind of insane. I do want to start this little stream off by saying he was right, by the way. Asmongold was in fact correct. You know, like he always is, apparently. I know it's a bit of a meme, but yeah, he kept saying, at least for like the clips I saw of him from this year, like I only know of him from this year, like he kept saying, if the leftist rhetoric goes unchecked, like all these like you know, the Nazi the name calling and all that kind of shit, if all this stuff goes unchecked for long enough, someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna pull the trigger. It happened. It happened. Mrs. on why? That is fair. That is fair. I do have some disagreements with Asmongold, like usually from geopolitical issues. But outside of that, it's like, you know, I think he's all right. I think he's decent. I don't know why people fucking hate him everywhere. There was that, I think it was a Blue Sky thread that somebody was like, all right, do him next. Well, that's a bit fucked up to say. And it's not just him. It's not just Asmongold. It's like a lot of other right-wing stuff. I did look at Blue Sky. This is here. Straight away on my little home feed on Blue Sky. Thanks. It's the Republicans, bro. It's the Republicans and their vitriolic fucking hate speech, bro. It's awful. It's just getting worse. Mr. Authoritarian. Oh. See, I never actually looked up. I mean, that makes sense because he does advocate a lot for like using the law to the full extent for people, and like I can see how that's useful. Like I don't know if I agree with it, but I can see how it would solve things. All right, I can see how it would fix the problem. But goddamn. What was the other thing? There was something else. Oh yeah, ever since the Charlie Kirk thing as well, I think I probably shouldn't be I shouldn't be like straying away from my quote-unquote opinions, because like all he wanted to do was voice his opinions, you know, and like challenge them and whatnot, and that's fair. And then ever since then I'm like seeing more like, you know, more right-wing political voices coming out of the woodwork, people I don't normally like have ever seen before. I've only heard of through passing. Like, I think Nux. I don't know his the rest of his name. It's Nux something. It's Nux. He's a VTuber. I've seen him in a lot of places, but I've never actually watched him before. I started watching him. Unfortunately, I find his Nux. Yeah. I find his content hilarious. I don't know what that says about me. I think he's really funny. But I'm gonna apologize in advance. In advance, if I ever say the word faggot, I apologize. Oh. Sorry. He says it quite a bit. It's like, damn, I didn't know you could just say it, bro. Like, fuck. I didn't know. But there's that and there's other stuff. I think I saw one of Charlie Kirk's, like, a clip from one of his, like, earlier moments. When he was saying that, like, the reason why, again, he's going around college campuses and whatnot is because, like, there are a lot of people out there who do share his opinions, but are obviously too afraid to talk about them because, I mean, who wouldn't? You get labeled as a fucking Nazi and get shot these days, alright? So, like, I can imagine why people would be afraid to voice their opinion, but they're always the silent majority. It's always the silent majority, because you know everybody's thinking it, but nobody wants to say it because, you know, of the cancel culture. And boy, did it escalate quite rapidly the other day. Holy shit. Cause yeah, like, I think I saw this, like, I know it might be like a little insensitive, to be like, well, I guess it's not, it's a remembrance thing, but like this popped up, recently on my YouTube recommendeds, and I've never actually watched a Charlie Kirk video before, and I was like, I was looking at it and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it because I want to know, well, I want to know what his thoughts were that got him killed. I want to know what was so bad that somebody got a gun and did the unthinkable. What was it? I can't believe we live in a timeline where, you know, just saying things like, there's two genders is enough for you to get killed. That's fucked. That's absolutely fucked. So yeah, like, what was it? The rhetoric. I'm gonna keep using the word rhetoric, I guess, because it's just people parroting the same shit. It's just like an echo chamber. People on the left, their rhetoric is that, like, you know, he was effective at what he did. I wouldn't say he was, like, effective. More like he was just saying what people were thinking. Alright? Like, people already agreed with him silently. They just wouldn't, like, voice it. So, like, the fact that he was so open about it made more people, like, want to be more open about it. And, like, yeah. That's why, like, you know, he got such a huge following. Getting shut down. Yeah, because the only thing I've seen from Charlie Kirk is like the hyper cut TikTok shorts, and like that's the content I thought was like kind of cringe. I never actually saw like a full debate with someone. I didn't know he did. I didn't. I never looked at his channel. I didn't know that's what he did. All right. One for Vance's VP. That's what I thought was gonna happen, right? Like once I started looking more into it, I was like, yeah, I can totally see this guy being the president one day, or at least getting close to it. Like, he is extremely charismatic. Like, goddamn. And, like, he's... I don't know if this is, like... I guess it's culturally appropriate, because it's American, right? Like, he is, like, the textbook cliche American. Like, he's so actually, like, the purest... Like, he's American. You look at this guy and his values, and he's American. You can tell that from like a mile away. I don't know if the people with, like, you know, rainbow colored hair and whatnot are like American. It's hard to say. kind of just blurs together because like every country has those kind of people, but you know. That's why they shot him. Yeah. Like it's so upsetting because like they couldn't stop it. They couldn't stop and they couldn't disagree with him because like he was saying correct things. Like he was saying the right things. So they had to just remove him. It's incredibly upset. He's so much more religious than I thought he was, by the way. Like insanely more religious. Not insane as in like, you know, it's crazy. I mean like insane as in like I didn't know he was like such a devoted Catholic. It's not a bad thing, by the way. Guy just took his faith really seriously. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention too. I will play the video eventually. Okay, I'll get to it. But what was it? So the celebratory stuff that's been happening online, it is starting to get to me. It's starting to piss me off a little bit. Because they keep saying like, oh, you know, he was so vitriolic and he kept, you know, he's killing trans people and like, you know, all that kind of crazy shit. Spewing that genocidal hate speech that fucking Jimzid keeps talking about all the time. And like all the celebrations, all the like what was it, like just other acts or other like targets for political violence and stuff like that. It's really annoying to see because like I can understand if you didn't agree with him and you probably don't want to show him like any sympathy or whatever because he didn't show it otherwise. You could be the better person and show a little bit of shred of humanity, you know, for what happened. Just like a tiny bit. Because the complaint I've seen in the leftist Discord, like that keeps going around, and it's going around other places too, is that because he didn't care about Palestinians, like the left shouldn't care about his death. That's what I keep seeing everywhere. And like, you could be the better person and show that you're better than him by showing sympathy for him. You can do that, but instead you won't. You just replace his fucking, like, well, you know, what they think of him anyway. You just replace that with your own. I think an example of this would be like the whole, I was like, oh, I'm not racist, I'm all for like people of color and whatnot, but fuck white people though. Like the people, the guys spewing that shit is like, yeah, you can't be racist towards white people. It's like, you absolutely can be racist towards white people. Just because you're like super like hyper accepting of other cultures, but hate white people, you're replacing the racist speech that you hate so much with a different kind of racist speech. It's the same shit. You're not any better than your opposition. Just also cares about his race. For real? To be fair, Ferrets, all I've heard about that is from like other people. Again, I know fuck all about Charlie Kirk, I'll be honest with you. I only heard about him, well, I knew like the bare minimum of him, mainly from the South Park episode, which I think got pulled, by the way. I think it's gone now. Not 100% sure on that. I haven't checked Paramount Plus. Actually, I can check it right now. Fucking hold on. Hold on. But I do believe that, yeah, the left is lying about Charlie Kirk heavily. Because, oh my god, what a thing for it to pop up. Dating Naked UK? What the fuck? Bro, I just want to see the South Park episode. Wait, where is it? Hold on. It is the sycophancy one, right? It was episode 3. Oh, no, it was the God of Nuts. So it is there, it is there. Okay, you can still watch it. I think it's on fucking Comedy Central that it got taken down on. So it's still on Paramount Plus. I did the dating thing. I don't know why that's advertised on Paramount Plus front page. I don't want to see fucking dating naked UK. What the fuck? God damn. Also, the people in UK have the time for that? They got more shit going on right now. Anyway, what was it? In this video, it's pre-watched, by the way. I saw it like a couple hours ago. The lady claims that, you know, he's full of hate for like LGBTQ or LGBT people. They shouldn't add the Q. She's fucking terrible. All right, she's a horrible human being. Didn't even put 2S at the end of it, or fucking QIA or whatever the fuck. But regardless, she's claiming that, like, you know, he's full of hate towards like LGBTQ people, and like I've seen the clip of him being like, that's just not his viewpoint. But he doesn't hate people like that. He doesn't hate gays. He doesn't hate them, whatever. That's just not how he views, like, you know, what, like his life or whatever, or just like people in his life. Like, that's not... He doesn't hate them. He doesn't want them dead. Jesus Christ. Ugly kind of way, goddamn. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, I was looking at this and I was wondering, like, you know, what was some of the crazy shit that he was saying that keeps getting perpetuated by like MSNBC and like Democrats and like fucking Hassan and everybody. Like, what was so bad? What was so bad? Also, I just want to point this out. This lady, by the way, she keeps adjusting her top like every fucking like microsecond. It is actually annoying. Like, why would you wear that if you don't like wearing it?
So why do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? Why is it affecting you? Do you have something up your ass or something?
Well, I could...
Bit of a hot thing to say. Straight up. Something up his ass. All right.
Throw that right back at you. Why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people.
He does follow this up, by the way. I'm just curious because he's not like a politician or anything. He's like, he can't make laws. He can't take rights away. That's not something he's capable of doing. I'm actually surprised. I'm assuming the people at college campuses, like, you know, do show support for Make America Great, just Republicans in general, I guess, because like during the day, right, I'm actually surprised how big of a crowd he's got. Like, it's not just like I need to go back and have a look at how this all started, because like I can't imagine the first couple of times he did this, or at least the first times he's tried doing it, I can't imagine there would be a lot of support, because like I feel like a lot of these college campuses are very heavily left-leaning. All right, well, I mean, I guess that given what happened, I suppose that... Oh, also I forgot to mention, yes, I did hear about the killer. I do know who it is. I forget who said it. I think it was the liberal hive mind guy. Again, like, you know, I've been completely red pilled, by the way, over the past couple of days. I'm completely radicalized. But no, he mentioned, and I do believe what he said, by the way, is that this guy was completely normal and just went down the entire like leftist pipeline into doing what he did. Like, because judging by, like, you know, the Helldiver stuff and everything, he was just a gamer, right? Like, he was no different to Jimzid. Jimzid was fine like 5 or 6 years ago. He was just a fucking Counter-Strike gamer, okay? He just played that forever, okay? And then suddenly something happened, and then he's just like full-on activist mode. Like, what the fuck happened? It's like a psyop, dude. And like, I don't doubt that that's what happened to this kid as well. Also, it's crazy. It was like 22, by the way. He's quite young. Killed a man. Unbelievable. Something blew up. That is crazy. I do have to go back. I mean, like, I feel kind of bad because, like, I do have to go back and look through a lot of Charlie Kirk's content now because I actually do. I'm starting to like him a lot, and it's kind of sad because damn, bro. I can see why everybody really liked him a lot. I'm kind of upset that I'm just learning about him now because I feel like I missed out on a lot.
What rights am I taking away exactly?
You're trying to take away gender-affirming care for individuals. You are affecting abortion rights. You are hurting people.
Got it. So what is...
I don't know how he can be doing that. Like, voicing your opinion on, like, gender-affirming care is, like, you know... That's one thing. Like, he's not the one in charge of getting rid of gender-affirming care. He can't do that. I don't know how this happens, by the way. Where this, like, rhetoric comes from. Like, who starts it? It's like a... It's like, oh! That's another thing I wanted to mention. I like what Charlie Kirk does with this. Like, the whole challenging ideas and whatnot. Because, with these whole college campuses and the, like, the leftist woke ideology being pushed onto people, it does create echo chambers, and without anybody to, like, galvanize your straw men. Like, if your arguments for, you know, why Trump is bad and all this stuff is just like a straw man that you built out of nothing, and you have nobody to challenge it and turn it into a steel man, and other people just keep repeating and, like, saying how good your straw man is, you start to live in an echo chamber full of straw men. And then eventually, after enough time of people telling you how good your straw men are, you end up start believing that your straw men are real people. And they're completely real. And then you go out and you do bad things. It's you get so delusional that you just start believing the straw men. So much so that any thought or idea to, like, question your straw men is just, like, met with such hostility.
What is a woman?
What is a woman? It's what people identify as. Is a gender. Sex is different. Sex is different from gender.
So, can anyone be a woman?
Yes.
At what point do you know you're looking at a woman?
Doesn't matter when you are looking at a woman. You don't have to look at a woman and immediately tell. Can you tell looking at a baby?
That's... I like... I want to see where this logic goes. Because I know he changes the subject, but, like, at what point in humanity's lifespan do we just become amorphous blobs? Like, just like puddles of cells, you know? I know she makes the fucking thing about a bundle of cells later, but, like, at what point do we just stop becoming people, you know? And just start becoming, like, canvases for nothing?
Baby, what gender they are without looking at their privates. Tell me that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What about that baby?
I mean, I feel like Charlie kind of missed, like, looking back at this now, I feel like I kind of missed the point on this. You could just say birth certificate, like, obviously when it's born, like, during the UV ultra scan whatnot, like, you can kind of tell that way.
It's different.
But hold on. By the time they're 6 months old, you can actually tell a young boy tends to gravitate more towards balls and remotes.
That's because it's gender affirming. That is convincing individuals at a young age. You are socializing, putting them in situations where they...
How's that any different? If that's gender affirming, you know. You know.
What certain different things? Let's look at... Thank you. So, let's say you were a little kid and your parents taught you to like pink. Let's actually look back in time. Pink actually used to be a male color instead of blue.
I find this quite interesting because I think Charlie knows that this is kind of like a thing he can't answer.
Actually, in the 1920s.
So you say that I'm here to take people's rights away.
Yes.
And then goes back. Now, this lady, I don't know who the fuck she is. She's not good at this, by the way. I don't think she's had a proper conversation with another human being before. She's doing a bad here. Don't just like move to the next subject. No, go back, double down. Like, why didn't he answer that? But instead she eats it up. She's like, all right, yeah, you're bad. What? No. She's terrible at this. That's biology. I do know that what was it? The reason why there are so many like toys for little girls that are just like, you know, babies and whatnot, like dolls of babies and whatnot. Men would obviously, or I guess boys would prefer like little action figures instead of like, you know, Transformers and shit, alright? Because that shit's cool. Okay, there's obviously a bit of a difference there. And I don't know how much of that is actually based on agenda or just societal norms or whatnot. But I can understand... It's gonna be a little sexist of me to say, but I can understand. Well, actually, no. I probably shouldn't. Oh, fuck it. I can see why a female child would tend to prefer to have a doll of a baby. You know, to because as they would get, that's like, you know, that's kind of the like. And why like Tonka trucks and stuff are for guys, because, you know, you got to be like a... Anyway.
That is your main contention.
Yes, because
right.
you are affecting the LGBT. You are affecting women's rights. If I was pregnant... Oh, wait, let's go back to this. Abortion is anything. If I had a cyst on my uterus, that would be considered an abortion. No, it's not! Yes, it is!
I don't know why she's making this point if everybody here is saying it's not. This is a weird point to make. They did all the studies for it? Oh, interesting, interesting. I mean, the most telling thing that like I saw about this was like that. I mean, it was like said right in front of me in that video about the guy. Was it whose wife was trying to like transition his son, where like the kid's only like 3 years old, and like he knows he's only 3 and he knows that he's not into like girly shit, but he does it because it makes his mum happy. That's like fucking heartbreaking. She aims it like a body. Hell, Roxanne. That's a big deal in the 80s. Oh, like that's something that's past me. I'm not old enough to know how far back this shit dates back to. Like, cause I only know of this like rhetoric being spewed for like the last like 5 years or so. Like 5 years, maybe 10, but I wasn't paying attention to like news or politics or anything like that many years ago.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look at, okay, anything that is evolving the uterus.
Well, no, in order for it to be an abortion, it must be a human life.
No, anything that is
Yes.
evolving the uterus and you have to get rid of it, it is considered abortion.
No, that's
Yes,
not how
it is.
that's not how it works. So,
I don't know why she's saying yes to this. Like, I don't know.
again, you say I'm here to take rights away.
Yes.
Do you agree life is a right?
I feel like if it's a
Bro, just abort the cyst, bro. Abort the cyst.
clump of cells, then it's not alive.
No, but let's go back. Do you think every human being has a right to life?
Depending on how many weeks, but let's...
Oh, so wait.
That's also a bit of a weird thing to say, by the way. Like, finally nice to be winning. Yeah, fair. It seems like the pendulum is finally swinging in the other direction. Like, thank God. This shit, by the way, I completely agree with Charlie on this, by the way. If you're intentionally having unprotected sex, then, you know, you're doing it because you want a kid, right? Like, there are contraceptives for a reason, you know? They exist for a reason. The lady over here, I don't agree with her thoughts on abortion. I think it's kind of fucked up. I know Charlie mentions it later, Mr. Kirk. I know he mentions it later in the video. I don't know how long I'm gonna spend on the video. It's like 15 minutes. He mentions it later that, like, yeah, you know, if you're raped, then, you know, it's fine to get an abortion. And I think that's fair. If you're the victim of, like, sexual assault or rape, and you get impregnated, you know, unconsensually, I do believe that, you know, you have a right to have an abortion for that, because that was out of your control. But if you're actively having sex unprotected without contraceptions, just because you like the feeling of cum filling you up, or, like, I don't know, you like having an abortion or whatever the fuck, that's kind of fucked up. That's just a little fucked up. And, like, wait, auto mod. Oh, just the word rape? Didn't rape anybody. Fair enough. That's the way I view it anyway. That's the way I view it. Because, like, at that point, I believe it becomes the assailant's fault. You know, I mean, that's just my opinion anyway. But I do totally agree with Charlie on this, because, like, fucking, there have been, I've seen clips of people going around to these, like, abortion rallies and being like, bro, I just love having abortions, bro. Oh my god. Like, what? How can you say that? How can you say that, dude? That's fucked up. Like, there are some crazy ass women out there that just fucking love getting dicked and then just love having the abortion afterwards. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Oh, I gotcha, Ferrets, I gotcha. There was a hashtag. There was a fucking hashtag. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think it's good to do that. Just, you know, in general.
Wait, hold on. Who's
Also, this lady fucking calling it a clump of cells. I'm just gonna let it play, but Charlie does bring up a good point about, like, you know, when your DNA gets formed is a fair point for life to begin.
trying to take rights away. I want to protect the rights of all human beings. You call them a clump of cells. Who's trying to take rights away exactly?
So when
That's a
is
fair
it
point.
a human being in your mind? When is it a human being in your mind?
Well, it's not even on my mind. Human development objectively begins at conception.
At conception. So even if
He's 100% right on that. Like, I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can say that's wrong. Like, I don't
had a
know.
miscarriage. What are you going to say about that?
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy?
Yes.
Okay, then let's talk about, like, what if it's affecting the woman or anybody who is pregnant in this situation? What if they're gonna die and they have to get an abortion? That's the only way.
This comes down to the person or individual involved, because, like, again, if the mother's gonna die, then it's her decision. Like, I can see why. Like, if you're gonna die as a result of giving birth, I can see why that would probably be a bad idea.
They're gonna live. Are they going to be over?
Well,
But I don't know
just so
how.
we're clear, that's only
I don't know how you can, like, make this decision for somebody. Like, I don't know how you can voice an opinion on this if you're not, or if you're in the process of having this situation happen. Like, bit of a loaded topic.
only a couple thousand. That's only a couple thousand cases a year.
No.
And so, yes, it is.
Have you seen
But
how many individuals have already?
Save up C-section. Oh yeah, true. Like, I think the only downside to it is you get a scar, right? But then, like, you know, you get kind of cut into. But, like, you know, up to the woman's choice, because, like, if she, like, you know. But yeah, obviously, with the rise of, like, fucking hyper liberal women wanting to have fucking unprotected sex like crazy, yeah, the situations where a mother's life is in danger is drastically low at the current time.
Died because they haven't been able to get abortion care.
Abortion in the life of the mother can be put aside as something that needs to be considered. However, it's not always necessary. But let's talk about the main thing, because there's over 1.5 million abortions every single year that don't involve rape, incest, or life of the mother.
Yeah,
1.5 million.
Yes,
but let's just ask you a very simple question.
That's a lot.
When does human life begin?
When does human life, in my personal opinion, is going to start around the second trimester, a little more farther along. But let's get to this.
That is, again, kind of weird, because, you know, the babies are already forming. Like, you know, it's already in there. It doesn't just pop out of nowhere, you know? Like, it doesn't just spawn into existence.
Most individuals that are having abortions are going to be mothers that cannot afford it. They usually have already 2 to 3 kids and a lot of time.
So,
Oh, hang on. Wait, she already make the point? Because there was something I was going to mention here.
Let's get to this. Most individuals that are having abortions are going to be mothers that cannot afford it. They usually have already 2 to 3 kids and
Okay, so I know I'm about to spill a really controversial take, so hold on to your butts. If you can't afford having a kid, maybe don't have the kid. Okay? And I don't mean like get an abortion. I mean like stop having fucking sex. Okay? Or maybe, here's a wild thought, use contraceptions. They exist for a reason. Jesus Christ.
a lot of time.
She's making up stats.
so
Where's
so
she's
it's
pulling this shit
acceptable
from?
to be able to murder your young if all of a sudden you don't have the money to support them. That you can murder your offspring if you're poor.
So in the first couple weeks, even though it's still not fully developed, doesn't even have a heartbeat.
Given you know how expensive healthcare is, I feel like even if you're poor, I feel like poor people don't have abortions actually. I feel like poor people are the ones with like, you know, fucking 8 kids or whatever, and they live in a trailer. Like, what?
Even have
Development does not equal dignity. A human being is a human being regardless of the process of development that it is in. Period. And so, who's trying to take rights away? I actually want more human beings to
Then
be
why
born.
are you affecting LGBT?
Well, hold on. We're talking.
Safe haven. Wait, Loster and welcome, by the way. What is safe haven abandonment? What is that? I've never heard of that before. I don't know what that is.
Let me finish on abortion. I want more human lives, which, by the way, hilariously, would be more women would be born, because the right to life is paramount. You're trying to take rights away because you're okay with the massacring of little humans.
Oh, I want to pause there for a second. There's something funny that could have been said about, well, I shouldn't say funny, but there was something that could have been said about Charlie's point there. Because this lady obviously thinks like, oh, you know, he's against trans rights, or he's against like LGBT and whatever. Like, you're not letting the kid get to the point to be able to choose their gender. So who's really like fucking killing trans people? All right, like, you know, who's really doing it? You're not letting them have the choice. You're killing them before they get a chance to. It's kind of fucked up. Women can just leave babies at any fire station, no questions asked. That's real? Wait. What? Okay. I think I heard of, what was it? There was, an Explore With Us, video, or I guess like kind of semi-documentary thing about that. Like some lady, having a child and then just like leaving it somewhere, and then obviously something bad happened to the kid and she got charged with it. I didn't know that's just something you can do. What the fuck? What? Infants are dumb. Yeah, like, okay, so I thought I just dreamt that. I didn't know that was real. What? Jesus Christ. Because, like, they're, like, still kind of doing that. What point could choose to be trans? Yeah, like exactly. Because like, you're not letting him have that chance. You're not giving him that choice. And like, who's really pro-choice? Like, what the fuck?
To LGBT.
It's been going throughout history, though. Abortion has been a big thing for a long time, and it affects people, and it hurts people.
So has murder and slavery and child sacrifice.
That is completely different.
No, it is murder. Okay, so let me ask you a question then. Define what is murder.
What is murder? Are you going to be talking about first-degree murder, like homicide, like going and having the intent to kill? Having the intent to kill somebody, but
Wait,
I'm just saying.
Actually, I just realized I don't know if he expands. I don't know if he expands at this point, like having the intent to kill, but like later she talks about like well he makes the point of like having the intent to have sex, and it's like you're having the intent to have sex. You know, you're doing it for a reason, okay? Kicked out of a leftist Discord. I was I'm so glad I can't comment in the fucking leftist political Discord that I'm in, because I'm about to fucking like I really should stop reading it, because it's bad. Like, it's still really bad, and I don't understand how people are so clouded by the fact that this guy just wanted to have a conversation. That's it. He just wanted to have a conversation. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Jesus Christ. Second degree sex. That's called rape, alright? Second degree sex. Fuck.
A human being.
But yeah, well, like I'm glad I can't comment there. Not because I'm like banned or anything. It's because I'm not subscribed to the person who owns it, and I don't really want to. Like,
right?
Not
yeah,
worth.
But a clump of cells
well,
is different.
hold on, time out. If it's a clump of cells, what species is it?
Okay, also hold on to that point. But you know what I can do? You know what I can do, even though I can't comment? I'm allowed to report. Thank God. I can report comments that I see.
What species is
Yes.
it?
What species?
It depends. Whatever's going to be pregnant, whatever you're trying to...
Also, like, what is she implying here? You're gonna have sex with a dog? You can get impregnated with the fucking dog cum? Like, bro, what do you say? Of course it's gonna be one thing, bro. What? There is also something else new on Discord. I don't know if it's new. I haven't really used the report feature a whole lot, but there seems to be a highly specific... If you see a comment you don't like, one of the options to pick is incites political violence. I feel like that would have been added recently, because there ain't no way that's been there the whole time. Because, like, there's a specific button if people are celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, alright? I'm glad they added that. I don't know how long that's been there for, because, again, I've only looked at it recently, but that seems highly specific for a very specific reason.
Is it a Homo sapien, a crocodile, or a raccoon? Which one is it? What species is it? Oh, wait, so if it's a human clump of cells...
I'm hoping. Dude, I'm like... I don't know if I'm that much of a sexual deviant, alright? But like, bro... You can only get, like, impregnated by humans, as far as I'm aware.
Then it's a
Don't ask me how I know that.
Deserving of human rights. And the first right is life. And so you could call it a clump of cells, which is dehumanizing language, but I'll go back to this. Ironically...
He's not wrong, by the way. Also, it's just Sky. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. He's not wrong, by the way. Saying it's a clump of cells is kind of dehumanizing.
You're the one that is actually intruding on human rights. We're the one protecting human rights.
But you're trying to get rid of the options so people can have rights to their own body. If someone does not want to have a child, they should not be forced to. Oh, wait. If we're going to be doing this, then what are you going to do about the children in the systems that have been being assaulted, that are being hurted? Put more money into the system so people can actually get adopted, or actually other things like that.
Again.
Wait, you know, just don't fucking have sex, mate. Like, I don't know how that's so difficult. Like, on humans, with all the shit that's been coming out, I am convinced that the modern day current like leftist culture is just not human in general. Like, holy fuck. Dude, ferrets, I'm so scared. I'm so scared to open Virtual Villages 2 again, because like it's been, I haven't looked at it. I was supposed to look at it the day after I closed it, and a week passed by in a flash, and what a week it's been. I'm now really scared to open the game, because if they're all dead, I'm gonna have to restart the entire fucking game again, and I really don't want to do that. I'm gonna look at it one day, but I gotta prepare myself, because like I was right at the end of the game, and I really hope I can finish it. A secret mule-like scenario? Oh my god, Lustrine. Oh my god. The compassion. True. What time passes? I mean, like, the amount of shit... The amount of shit that has happened in the last week has been insane. Like, I do think, after, you know, Charlie Kirk and whatnot, like, the world isn't going to be the same. Things are going to be very different. Oh, but anyway, I forgot my train of thought about, like, you know, leftists not being humans anymore. Like, I would still consider myself to be, like, you know, I did the political test that Mopi sent me, and, like, it put me a little bit to the left of center, alright? Not up or down, just, like, a little bit to the left of the center. Because, like, there are some, well, left-leaning policies I do agree with, but, like, at the same time, a lot of the modern day left, like, extremists don't seem to agree or follow such ideologies anymore. So I don't even know if you can call it left. Like, I don't know if you can call it left, or, you should call the people who are, like, super woke and shit like that, like, something different that isn't left, because they're not. I know people have tossed around the idea of calling them a terrorist organization now because of how crazy their fucking rhetoric has gotten with the political violence. And, like, I'm not gonna disagree with that, because, like, some of this shit they're saying is kind of fucked up. But Jesus Christ. Something's complicated? Oh my god. It's a rational place to be. I think it's because, like, I'm at the age now, or at least I discovered politics at an age where, like, I'm not too biased towards one side or another. I have a lot of lukewarm opinions. Like, I'm not like super radical. I mean, I keep saying I'm super radicalized. I definitely don't agree with a lot of left-leaning culture nowadays. Anyway, especially with what's been happening lately, but holy shit. Why do I hate women? I know, it's over. It's over. Fucking hell. But what was it? Oh my god. There was I'm gonna get back to this. I swear to God, I'm gonna scroll down on this in just a second. But no, like, the refusal to have, like, any sort of form of meaningful discussion, and the instant blame to Republicans over what happened, like, dude, the shit people have been stirring online is getting real bad. Like, I mean, obviously, like, you know, how much more do you need to see than this, right? Obviously, what happened to Charlie Kirk was because of Democrats, and it's more evidently so once you know who the killer was. Or, like, people obviously wanted to try and paint it as, like, a trans person or whatever, given, like, the misinformation that was, like, being spouted all over the place. But, like, he is the exact, like, the exact kind of person who was completely radicalized by the far left. Like, he was totally fine, normal, had, like, a right-leaning family, and then just went completely fucking insane. So much so that he thought he had to take a lot. And, like, I think Asmongold said this, where if you are being fed this information that Trump is a fascist, Republicans are Nazis, everyone's a racist fucking bigot on the right, like, if you're constantly being fed that over and over and over again, to the point where you genuinely think you're living in a fucking clown world and you have to take these people out before, like, the death of democracy or whatever, like, that's kind of fucked up, and this needs to be put to an end. Like, this it just started with name calling, right? It just started with simple fucking name calling, like, ah, you're a fascist or whatever. And like, if you keep saying that over and over again, and that Trump is a threat to democracy, someone's gonna believe you. And like, sure enough, that's what happened. The Nazis do it to the 1930s. That's the other thing I don't get too. Is like, I know it's like the what National Socialist thing, but like again, the first thing that comes to mind is like, you know, those Nazis from the Germany, right? Or I should say the continent of Europe. You know, that I saw somebody say that and it like immediately correct themselves, like, bro, yeah, bro. Yeah, the whole country of Europe, bro. The whole country. But no, anyway, my point is, like, I have a massive disdain for the current political climate, especially those on the extreme far left, because like, and they don't have the, I mean, this is basically just me regurgitating words from right-wing political commentators now. I'm just saying that to preface, but like, the people on the left don't have the fucking like retrospective to look at themselves and see what they're advocating for and what they're doing. Like, they don't have this self-awareness. I was under the impression, and I still am under the impression, that like, you know, being on the left means that you're inclusive. You know, you don't see color or anything like that. You can just share opinions and whatnot. You obviously tolerate everybody. You don't have like this intolerance for any like particular demographic or group of people. But like, when did that all change? Like, what the fuck? That's the right now. Yeah, that's the thing. How is that? How is that right? What? Because like, that's, I would assume that's how most people view the world, right? But then like, then obviously Trump is like, you know, I don't think Trump is like a white supremacist or whatever. I mean, I don't know what Trump's like real politics are. He doesn't seem like a white supremacist. And obviously people are painting him like that because, oh, he's rounding up them Mexicans and deporting them to other fucking countries. And like, they're here, they're well, I say here, I'm not fucking American. They're in the country illegally. Like, absolutely deport them, regardless of what fucking country or status they are. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say status. Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean status. I mean, like, if they're in the country illegally, regardless of their color of skin or who they are, get rid of them. Okay? That's it. Period. It shouldn't be like a divisive political opinion. Why would you want to keep them in the country? It makes no sense. It just makes no sense. Not ready to take over the new big change. I mean, Loster, it goes without saying that every time, I mean, this is one of the things that's going to get me cancelled, right? But I feel like every time a far left extremist speaks, it's just projection. Like, all the name calling and everything is just what they are to themselves, like, at the end of the day. And like, what annoys me so much, especially about the people in that like leftist Discord as well, is like, it's not just like MAGA. They keep saying obviously MAGA is like a super hyper death cult and whatever. If you're actively going out of your way saying that people should be killed for their political opinions, who's the death cult? You know? Like, who's really the death cult? I don't see MAGA supporters going out there killing people because they fucking say be gay or whatever. That doesn't happen. So like, what the fuck? Prove that by his actions. Oh yeah. Of the easily fooled. Like, I want to know how this all started. I want to go back to this now. I was sitting on the video for ages. I don't know how this all started, and I don't want to get into like too deep of conspiracy theories, because there was I don't subscribe to this, by the way, but like there was one saying fucking it was initiated by like Chinese bot accounts to destabilize the West and, you know, have it collapse in on itself. And like, I don't really believe that for a second, because I mean, how could you prove that, right? But like, holy shit, it's working. But God, what a long con that would have been. Fuck. Anyway, I've been itching to read some of the stuff on this subreddit, because like I haven't, like, I mean, you know, I'm getting withdrawals, man. I'm getting withdrawals. Especially after everything that's happened, you know. Gotta make sure I sort it by best. I don't want to see like the raw footage of Charlie Kirk, preferably. Actually, I could do that thing just so I can preview. Oops. Just so I can preview what comes next before you guys get to see it. Okay, there we go. That's better. Well, can't even make a prayer about a dead man nowadays without getting cancelled. Is this the guy that played Ant-Man? Hang on, he's probably not, but he looks like he is. I don't know which guy this is. Wait, it's not Chris Pratt, is it? No way. The voice of Mario? Let's help us. Wait, he's getting cancelled? No shot. Also, as much as I want to do the Skyrim music for the Asmon meme, the Skyrim ambience is quite quiet most of the time. I guess that makes sense why a lot of his videos are fucking quiet at the time. I'm saying Russia's the one, not China. Oh my god. But I thought Trump and Putin were friends. He's getting cancelled the first movie. True. True. People don't like his voice. Absolutely insane that Chris Pratt is getting fucking... Well, close to get fired. Like, I hope he already recorded the lines for the next Mario movie. I don't want him to get cancelled before the fucking Mario movie, dude. Mario movie 2? Bro, please. I want to see that movie. That's crazy though. I know there's another Azurai has like a better version of Reddit, but I don't have the fucking thingy enabled. So this is just normal Reddit for now. They've been after his head for years. I was unaware. I don't have a Twitter account and I don't use social media because there's too many crazy people and toxic shit being said on them. It's just not worth my time. That's a good way to live. That's fair. Trying to cancel him since the whole world's Christian. I thought they were like canceling him because he's the Bing Bing Wahoo guy and he doesn't sound anything like him. The old Reddit thing. There's a extension, I don't know if it's for Opera, but for Chrome, there's an extension that turns it into like old style Reddit. Which allows you to view replies better and stuff. I do like, after using it for a little bit, I do like the old style better. The more I know about Chris Pratt, the more I like him. The fucking Skyrim ambient music is just pure silence right now. What the fuck is going on? Okay, it do just actually be pure silence for the time being. Okay, alright. Cool ambience. I keep getting distracted. I see why now Asmon does this. Wasn't what you heard, Chris Pratt. Now I am. Bounced to go watch all the movies and shows he stars in. I think it's just Guardians of the Galaxy and like fucking Mario, right? I don't know any other movies that he's in. No initiatification. This version of Reddit is it's okay. It's okay. I'm not particularly like, you know, I don't like it that much. Rest of Rape gets released just to kill another one all in the span of a week. Oh, this is from like, yeah. Wait, why is this from 16 days ago and it's still getting bumped up? I remember seeing that ages ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? Asmon, you gotta moderate your subreddit, bro. What? Good thing I can see that beforehand. Hang on, I need to like scroll past it real fast. Whoa, too fast. Okay. Why is that up there? I sorted my best, bro. Movie stories. There is a post on X. There's also a post on his whatchamacallit, Twitch chat pinned about what's going on as well. Left-wing people calling for violence.
You gotta be ready to throw a punch. Well, you have to be ready to throw a punch.
Donald Trump, I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
That I thought he should have punched him in the face.
Feel like punching him.
I think I'd like to take him behind the gym if I were in high school. If we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him. No, I
Biden said that? What?
wish we were in high school, I could take him behind the gym.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
Take him out now.
Holy shit.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
It's like no wonder the escalation kept happening. You know, like no wonder. All right. I'll be honest, I can't understand a fucking word she's saying.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
I hope that person is in jail right now.
Please, get up in the face of some Congress people.
People will do what they do.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price.
That was Madonna? What? How could she get away with saying something like that? What the fuck? Oh, fuck. How is this like okay? Like, why is the left so quick for violence? I feel like this happens, like, not just in the political space, but just in general. Like, they're always the first ones to, you know, call for violence. Not necessarily political violence, but just violence in general. Like, in that, like, what happened? This is gonna sound controversial, and I'm probably gonna get cancelled for it, but like, what happened to all the fucking snowflakes, dude? That, like, you know, just wanted to be friends and had so much anxiety they couldn't, like, confront people. What happened to that? Where are those people? Why we got so many violent people now? And they probably just went to the right, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Then with these words. Oh, true. Like, I also don't know the dates for these clips. Like, the Trump ones probably were during his, like, first term or whatever. I mean, well, they could be from this year. Alright, I don't know. But the clips seem pretty old. They got older and more violent than any other way. Oh, yeah, true. They're probably in their, like, 30s or 40s now. Like, working on video games or, like, congresswomen and congressmen.
We're gonna go in there, we're gonna...
Well, this is just a
Was it? Oh, that was the BLM, right?
warning to you Trumpers. Be careful.
This lady, by the way, I genuinely really don't like her, like, at all. Because, like, she's the one, I don't know what news anchor or news show, I think it was, like, something, she had a show. She fucking plays the race card so often, and then when she gets called out for it, she's like, no, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? I'm not calling. No, what? You see race, I don't. You're racist, bro. You're racist. Fucking hell. And yet she's the first one to call somebody white or black. Fucking insane. The snowflakes melted. Jesus Christ.
Walk lightly. And for those of you who are soldiers, make them pay. If you had to be
I wonder if that one was edited, like, out of context.
Stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
What the fuck? Also, Ellen DeGeneres. Didn't she get, like, cancelled? Okay, anyway. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, that scrolls that, fuck. Well, I can't do that. Apparently middle clicking on Opera does that. Never mind. Scroll down fucking normally. Non-leftist celebrating murder. Stop firing leftists for celebrating murder. Oh, jeez. The other thing as well is I feel like there's a third button here where people that are condemning the violence are putting a spin on it for a call to take away guns. It's like, yeah, what happened was sad, but it's because we have so many guns. It's like, bro, can you just for like 5 seconds? Can you just stop talking? I have like gun control fatigue. Like, it keeps getting mentioned fucking constantly. I lost her. What could this be?
Hey, what's the matter, you out there?
That's racist.
You're.
Is this from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? Or is it 2? I think it's 2. Hang on, I guess I can where is it?
Hey, what's the matter, you out there?
That's racist.
You're racist.
Thank you, Lostrin. It used to be like that, though. To be fair, like back in the day, that was like the extent of political controversy. Back in the playground days, everyone was racist. Wait, is Sugar not on right now? Oh my god, Sugar's not on. Holy shit. I had it open. I didn't click the button. Brotherhood. Yeah, I think it's Brotherhood because... Oh, no. It could be 2. It could be 2. I was gonna say that girl isn't in the first one, obviously. It's either 2 or Brother. It's definitely not Revelations. Sorry, anyway, hang on. Soul sucking. A real job doesn't suck the soul out of you the same way that streaming absolutely will. There's like...
Oh, darling.
There's like total bullshit.
Isn't it all just a shit show? Me? I just sprinkle a little sugar on top and call it a day. As for good news, well, that's as rare as a decent politician. Hey, fistful of ferrets?
I don't think Sugar is aware of what has happened in the past couple of days. Asmongold and his dad. God damn. He's not a private security, can't afford it. You can afford it. Look what's happening right now. These are lunatics, dangerous. Please make sure you stay out safe. So, it's difficult to fucking have a thing on this because the exact thing the left wants, the exact thing is to silence and suppress right-wing voices. That is exactly what they want. That is exactly why they were praising what happened. I think personally the opposite should happen. Unfortunately, that does put a lot of right-wing voices in danger because, you know, now they're putting their lives on the line, which is... What a fucking world we live in. What a timeline this is. That, like, in order to voice your opinion, you have to die for it. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit. You can't just speak your mind anymore. I did see the left-wing version of this, by the way. Damn you! Ah! Okay, I got jump scared by the fucking following meme after this. Scared the shit out of me. Gotta be careful when scrolling Reddit, alright? Oh, now I see why Asmon keeps his fucking volume so low. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ethan is in the same kind of boat because he's obviously attracted the ire of, like, I don't know if I want to use the word leftists, like extreme leftists, like the fucking insane terrorists that want to kill people. He's attracted their ire, so now obviously he's quite unsafe going outside because not only is he getting like the fucking human skull sent to his house and shit, he is approachable outside, because there was one Palestinian activist who did come up to him. He made he's like a TikTok fucking influencer or whatever. Comes up to him in public and makes a TikTok about him, like just on the street, like there he was, like right there. It is fucking crazy to me that if it wasn't just some retard talking about Palestine, if it wasn't just some fucking retard, anything could have happened there. Because there are so many people that heavily despise Ethan. Like, heavily so. It's insane. What a place to Tool of Demons. I wish I could turn it off somehow, but I'm not sure how. And obviously, like, I think there was a statement by, like, Tim Pool, another, like, right-wing conservative voice, who did say he was going to cancel his live shows because of the threats to, you know, there could be, like, you'd have to pay quite a considerable amount extra to have security on site, and I mean, anybody could just fucking show up. And I mean, like, it is terrifying to, you know, put yourself out there now, and that somebody might just, like, kill you. Like, simply saying that there are just two genders is enough to get you killed these days. Holy shit. Tim just had a baby. That is also true, yeah. Like, I mean, you really want to be looking out for yourself first. But at the same time, I mean, like, I don't... like, I can see that Charlie would want people to keep, like, you know, keep talking. It's important that people keep talking. Like, that's what he died for. I'm a little bit doing something tomorrow. Might be doing Pal World. Not 100% sure yet. I want to do more Pal World. But at the same time, I need to get my Borderlands fix. I haven't really properly played it yet. The day I played it on stream, those few hours, that's all I've played of it for the past couple of days. It is upsetting. I have been working my butt off. Unlike Hassan, who doesn't fucking do shit. Oh yeah, fair enough, it's fair enough. I mean, like, at a time like this, I mean, like, I genuinely do think that right-wing voices should not be silenced. Because, like, the guy died a martyr, but not because, like, dude, this fucking rhetoric, again, from the fucking far-right leftist terrorists is another fucking thing. Labeling... Oh shit, my train of thought, oh my god. I'm bad at this, by the way. No, I think it's gone. Shit. Right. Because he died a martyr, and he died, like, you know, well, I guess he wasn't really... I guess the left weren't really planning on making him a martyr, but because what he was doing was so innocent and, like, not vitriolic, he wasn't doing anything evil at all. He was just a guy, he was just a normal guy, and he fucking died just for talking about his opinions. Not only did that turn him into the most explosive martyr on the planet, like that, what those actions were heard from around the world, by the way. Like, even in Australia, there are people talking about it. Well, I'm sure every Western country is talking about it, right? Because, like, it affects not just, like, far-right extremists. It doesn't affect white supremacists, you know, as much. But it affects the normal person. Everybody who just wants to have a conversation with somebody else. It affects all of them. Every single one who wants to share their opinions. It's crazy. And, of course, the actions from Old Mate have... led to more and more Charlie Kirks coming out of the woodworks. And, like, rightfully so. There should be more Charlie Kirks. There should be fuck tons of Charlie Kirks. Like, he's a good person. I don't understand. Oh, Jesus Christ, it happened again. Even, like, in that video, by the way. Like, he didn't seem disrespectful at all. And yet, this lady's coming up claiming that he's killing fucking trans people, bro. Like, what the hell? Jesus Christ. And obviously she says that because, like, you know, she's being fed the same, like, Nazi pipeline rhetoric that fucking they all get fed. Anyway, what is this thing that keeps getting fucking...
You can just back out because you're scared.
Oh, right. This meme.
I'm not gonna leave. Not until he comes out here and lets me fight him.
He can't do that.
I'm gonna beat you down, you punk. You hear me? Who do you think you are, huh? Dirty punk! Who am I gonna fight now? Who am I gonna fight?
He's gone!
No! You're supposed to be here for me.
Come on, Kuwabara. Let's go.
I'm gonna turn this down, by the way, in case another video pops up. That is a good meme. What's interesting is I did hear the inverse of this, because I completely forgot that I completely forgot until it was mentioned that Hassan was supposed to have a debate with Charlie Kirk. I think later this month, like at the end of the month. And I was actually like, well, at the time, I kind of forgot about it. But like at the time, when I heard about the news, I was like kind of looking forward to that. Because I mean, like, Hassan already looks like an absolute fucking retard after the debate with Ethan Klein. Like, oh my god, now he's going to go up against somebody who's like actually like good at his craft. He's fucked. Like, Hassan's fucking PR is going to be in the fucking shitter. Like, yes, please. I can't wait for that. And then obviously, like, now that can't happen. And not only can't that happen, Hassan has cultivated the most, like, egregious freaks on the fucking planet. Because, yeah, of course his chat were not only making jokes, but in, like, you know, full support of Hassan. Like, oh man, I guess Hassan's winning the debate now, bro. Like, fuck. No remorse. Such an honest Christian. I know, like, well, actually, hang on. Nick Fuentes, he's the guy... I'm getting him confused with somebody else. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, he's this guy. Okay, yeah. I don't know much about his story. I have seen him before on other podcasts. Nick's the Groipa. Dude, I did see that people were calling the Tyler Robinson guy like, oh, they found out that he was a Groipa, bro. He's a Groipa. I just think he played Counter-Strike. Like, I don't know. I just think he played Counter-Strike back in the day. Like, that's all. I don't know if there's more to that or whatever. What's your low opinion of him? I don't know much about him. I know that he's pretty controversial. He's more controversial than Asmongold anyway. But I don't know enough about it. He just hates Jews? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh! Speaking of, I guess this is kind of unrelated to Jews, or maybe it is related, I don't know. That Andrew Cuomo guy who's running for New York mayor, I believe, had a presentation about, like, well, I don't know if it was part of the presentation, but had, like, Zoran Mandami and Hassan as little props in the background, and how, like, dude, look, Zoran is, like, in cahoots with Hassan, and Hassan said America deserved 9/11. Like, you know, maybe don't vote for Zoran, like, yeah. A lightning video. Oh, I don't think I've seen this actually. Hold up. Hold on, I'm gonna go full blast. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open it live. I'm not gonna pre-look at it. What is it? Hold on. Wait, hang on. Wait, the groipers. What is groipers the new word everyone's using right now? Hold up. Groipers. I only heard that word today. What the fuck?
We had our disagreements. Where we did agree is that he would go to these college campuses and proclaim the name of Jesus Christ. And ultimately, that is why he was killed. The gunmen that killed him, they hated him because of his defense of Christian morality. Charlie Kirk cannot call himself a Christian anymore. Sorry, you forfeit.
Wait, what? What?
Did that. I do not want to hear, and you cannot allow Charlie Kirk to go to one more public event, one more question and answer, one more
kind of a
ask me
weird
anything without being protested, without being shouted down, without being interrogated about this. This guy goes around from campus to campus in the most artificial and phony and fake way, talking about, oh, God made me very blessed that I control $500 million. Oh, I'm so blessed. I'm so rich and I'm so blessed. And oh, God's been so good to me. I'm such a Christian. Oh, the Lord gave me the Sabbath. I take Saturday off. You sit there and call yourself a Christian and then you make excuses for the genocide of 2 million people?
Is he still talking about Gaza?
Seriously? You stand there and purport to be an evangelist like Billy Graham?
Wait. Why does Gaza keep coming up all the time? Okay, look. I know it's a meme, but like, I'm getting Gaza fatigue, bro. Every fucking time something is brought up, even in like the wake of Charlie Kirk and whatever, it's always, what about Palestine? What the fuck about Palestine, bro? What do you mean? It's not America. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean all about Palestine? What the fuck? Because they hate Jews. It's like you can't have both sides. You can't be like, oh, I support Israel and I support Palestine, but fuck Hamas. It's like, somehow in the modern day, that's seen as like a bad thing. Like, you have to support Palestine, and if you support Palestine, that means you hate Israel. Or if you support Israel, then you're a Zionist, period. Like, what the fuck? Like, even in the early days of the whole Gaza conflict, I was kind of infuriated by it, because people were like, oh, it's not anti-Semitic. It's not anti-Semitic. It's not. 100% is anti-Semitism. 100% is. Like, you want Israel to go. You want all the Jews living there to go away. They have already been persecuted in every other fucking country in the Middle East. And the one country they call home, you want them left? You want them gone from that one too? What the fuck, bro? That's kind of ridiculous. And every time shit like this keeps coming up, it's like, always, what about Gaza, bro? What about Palestine, bro? Fuck. Read through guy. That's what a group is. Oh. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, sorry about it. From my understanding of it, and this is only like parrot speech, by the way, I haven't actually looked into this. He dismissed it because it's not America, right? I'm guessing that's the case, and people took that as like, oh, he doesn't give a shit about the people being genocided in another country. If I was in Charlie's shoes, I wouldn't give a shit either, you know? Like, it's not your country, it's their country. Like, what? To my knowledge, my limited under a rock knowledge, Palestinians elected a terrorist organization as their like representatives and are now paying the price for it. Okay, that's just how it is. Israel is trying to remove the terrorist organization so they can go back to living their lives. That's how I see it. And unless like I've got like a short evidence compilation that'll change my mind, that's what it's going to be. Because, I mean, as of recently as well, I think like only a day or two ago, Israel just fucking got rid of the rest of the Hamas leaders. Like, thank God. Jesus Christ. What the fuck prompted the attack then? What? Well, okay, I guess, you know, they just don't like Jews. I guess that's the case. That, like, I'm not educated enough to know like the full like I know this goes like both ways. Like people keep saying like, oh, fucking like educate yourself or whatever, but like how much education do you need? Like, and it's like, oh, but if you look at the map, all these little dots for like settlements, bro, if you look at the map, and like, yeah, but like, you know, the UN declared Israel a state, you know, it was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what? I don't think looking at a map is going to change anything. Hamas won't accept any peace. I mean, that's like, look, I'm saying this because my family is Muslim, alright? I'm not particularly Muslim, but like, it does, like, my mum, alright, I was saying it, it's baked into the Quran. Like, I know what Asmongold said might sound controversial, but like, it's like part of the religion that they can't coexist with Israel, or just Jews in general. Like, that's why they're being persecuted all over the place. Like, it's just part of the religion. And like, that religion is baked so heavily into the culture over there that it's, you just can't get rid of it. Like, I don't know, man. Like, on October 7th. I mean, like, I don't know if there was a catalyst for it, Lostrin. I just know that, like, you know, a bunch of terrorists fucking parachuted in, killed a bunch of people, raped them, and then took hostages. Fucked up. But I don't know if there was, like, a catalyst for it, or it was just something that was bubbling up over time. Because, like, I know they talk about the fucking, like, 43 war or something like that. Like, it's been going on for, like, ages. Dude, I hope so, Ferrets. I fucking hope so. Like, like... Because, like, Islam, I know this is, like, one of those controversial opinions that gets a lot of people fucking banned off the platform, and I can't wait for my reckoning. But, Islam is definitely one of those religions that does have, like, you know, violence, pretty much, in it. Like, you know, it's just part of the religion. Like, that's it. I kind of wish it wasn't. I kind of wish there wasn't, like, you know, a fuck ton of anti-Semitism as part of the religion, but it just is in there. And, like, similar to how, you know, you go to, like, church with your parents as a kid, you go to a mosque as a kid with your fucking parents. Like, it gets baked into you pretty early on. Obviously, not all of Islam is bad, by the way, but, like, you know, the ones that just want to persecute the Jews and kill them forever, like, that's kind of bad, okay? Like, that's kind of bad. And like, dude, okay, and the thing that, like, fucking, like, genuinely infuriates me, right, is, like, you have the people on the far left, the gays and whatever, that are, like, marching for Palestine. The people that would be fucking killed in Gaza if they were there, because they're fucking gay. Alright, and they hate gays. Why the fuck are they the ones, like, protesting for Palestine? What the actual fuck? I still don't understand that to this day. How that even caught on. Like, you need to be, like, I shouldn't say need to, but, like, you should be going for Israel because Israel has, like, fucking... They allow gays. What do you mean, bro? Like, you're not gonna get stoned to death in Israel if you're gay. Like, what the fuck? But whatever. 1973. Oh, okay. They were just celebrating an anniversary. I got you. I got you. I was gonna say, imagine holding a grudge for that long, but like, I'm gonna get banned, man. It is part of the culture. Like, I know it because, like, I kind of have that tendency. My mum has that tendency. It's just like, you just hold grudges. I don't know, I hate it. But, like, it's always in the back of your mind. So like I wouldn't be surprised if there's like fucking boomers or vets over there that are just like, this thing that happened so many years ago, we need to have like fucking repentance for it, man. Like goddamn. Fistful of ferrets. What the heck is that? What the heck was that? I don't know what that notification was for. But thank you. Thank you, ferrets. I have some good ideas about women. Dude, like, why are there so many women marching for Palestine? Like, you do understand that, you know, in that side of the world, they're basically like slaves. Isn't that fucking weird? Oh, I gotcha, ferrets. I gotcha. I mean, I do be multi-streaming to like Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, just because like I like restream.io. I think it's okay. And I like that there's just an option for like 3 channels as opposed to 5. It used to be like you have to pay for 5 channels. Now there's only just for 3, and I like having the 3 because those are the only 3 that are like somewhat relevant. Anyway, sorry, back to this. Oh my god. So that's Stephen Crowder changed his bio to say #1 conservative daily show a day after Charlie was murdered. What? Oh, that's kind of fucked. So they want to have their cake and eat it too. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. I mean, I can probably verify this. I'm just gonna say it. The reason for the hijabs and everything is to obviously not show any like attractiveness towards a man, because apparently it's legally justified to rape someone over there. Like that's just how it is. Bit weird, by the way. Bit weird. And like you have people on the far left saying that, you know, fuck yeah, bro. Support Palestine. I'm not saying I hate Palestine, but like, hate Hamas, bro. Just get rid of Hamas. It's misandrist, really? Oh, interesting, interesting. I might be getting it confused with other parts of the Middle East. But then I'm pretty sure that's fucking what one of the former Hamas leaders said. And design, ooh, nice ferrets, nice. I see the racism be shining through. What's funny is like I know people online call Asmongold like racist and stuff, but like, dude, I was laughing at fucking racist jokes growing up too. Like, I mean, come on now, I think everybody fucking was. Like, it's so weird that like the left wants to cut out that part of culture. Like, that's just how it is. Like, you may not like it. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Like, that shit's crazy, and I can't believe people are advocating for that. Well, not advocating for that specific thing, but like, you know, they want to help out the Palestinians, bro. Red manga, come on, oh my god. It's just racist. Like, there's definitely good racist jokes, and there's like ones that take it maybe a little bit too far. All right, like maybe just a little bit too far. But you know, all in good fun. All in good fun. consequences of their own actions. Ghost of Yotai death. Oh, they're finally fired! Oh my god! Holy fuck. Holy fuck. What am I built for? Join the fight, Raven 2, brutal. Wait, is this just something random? Maybe this is because I grew up using the internet, pre and post social media, but I could not imagine creating an online presence with my full government name, place of employment, and then using that account to make inflammatory posts. People are way too comfortable sharing every thought that comes to their mind despite having zero anonymity online. People with normal jobs don't get the luxury to say whatever they want online, like reactionary political influencers do. Fair point. It is kind of weird. Including, but not limited to, Jim Sid. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, he just has it all out there, just for everybody to see. Kind of crazy. But, I'm really glad that this person got fired. I don't think it's just this person, though. I'm pretty sure the entire studio is fucked, by the way. It's not just that one person. I think that one person just happened to be quite vocal. But I think it's another, like, Obsidian situation, where, like, I forget the guy. It's the art director. That's what it was. Art director said some pretty racist shit, and obviously the game kind of, you know, went into the shitter for it. This one was way worse, obviously, with the whole like all Luigi Mario bullshit. He had, true. But I am glad that a lot of people are getting fired from their place of employment because of their like fucking bullshit rhetoric. Like that's genuinely like a good thing. I know Asmongold and others have been in quite a tirade. Making sure these people that are, you know, advocating for political violence or at least celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk are adhered to, like genuinely. And it's crazy to me because I know this person. The name isn't here, but this person even said that, you know, not only did Twitter notice them, but like if they lose their dream job because of because they celebrated a fascist getting killed, they do it like 100 times over. And well, they did lose their job, their dream job. They lost it. Same goes for the Red Hood author as well, or Red Hood creator. They also lost their shit from DC Comics. Like, it's just really weird. And I know it's a very obvious thing that like somebody says some shit about what happened. Like, yeah, it's fair that they get fired. They absolutely should, because I mean, like, people, genuine normal people would feel completely unsafe with those people around, for rightfully so. If you are unable to just express your opinion for fear of death, yeah, that's fair. That's valid. Outrageous. The United States gets confused by Miss Poland contestants being healthy and all females. Wait, was there something with the Miss America pageant or something? There were like trans activists in it or whatever? I don't know much about what happened with that, if that is real. And take a trip to Poland. Okay, well, all right. It's just them thirsting over the ladies. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, hit the media enough. Wait, that was 5 hours ago. Oh, that was also 5 hours ago. Ghost of Yotai dead. Assisted artist fired after sharing thoughts about Charlie Kirk's death. In the conservatives in the last decade. During a gun violence debate on a college campus, 31-year-old Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck and later pronounced dead. While he had previously stated that gun deaths were a necessary part of keeping the country's Second Amendment, his death was still seen as a tragedy to some. Primarily conservatives. Like everybody? Like it was... Should be seen as a tragedy to everybody. Are you kidding? Getting full of balls. That is the globe. Fucking hell. That's crazy though. Like, this keeps happening, by the way. the media continuously like spinning this stuff, it only I know they have like no self-respect to look into what they're doing, but like it only keeps making it worse, and not worse for the conservatives, but worse for the people who are, you know, in support of like fucking the leftist terrorism, because like it's just gonna make them more justified in doing what they did again and again and again, and it's only gonna keep getting worse, and it's gonna keep getting worse until it gets better. Like I don't know how it would get better though. I haven't seen much theories onto like what could happen to make the world a better place in its current state. Like it's just fucked. I'd read it. Man, if I had the fucking enhancement vision, glorifying Charlie Kirk's death will not be tolerated. It will all be removed, and bans will go around. I don't care what the objection is. Edit. It's a whack-a-mole time. Oh, it's whack-a-mole time. I removed the masks off of many people who are here to support the political terrorism. Bans everywhere. Jesus Christ. I do know that there are some Reddits that are, I guess, kind of, I shouldn't say going unmoderated. They're moderated because the mods are the ones doing it. But you know, they have their safe spaces. They have their spaces for where the FBI can look. All right, they got their spaces. I did see this. This video's been going around, by the way. If you haven't seen it, go check out Asmongold. Ah, another thing. Hang on. Actually, I guess I can pause it. There's some interesting video down there. Add tags will be fine. They want to play like you. Justice for Charlie Kirk. Let's keep it clean. Remove inappropriate content. Oh, see, no, you put just ice. No, I don't know if it's the Charlie Kirk bit that got caught. It's just ice. You can't be talking about ice on Xbox, okay? Ultra realistic silicon game characters. That's not fucking Eve from Stellar Blade, is it? What the heck is this? Alright, we're moving on. Nice trolled by Charlie. Trolled by Charlie Kirk? Trolled by Charlie Kirk? What the hell is wrong with me? I'm dyslexic as fuck. I don't know if I want to watch like a big ass long YouTube video. I have seen videos like this though, because there was a lot of shit people were talking about, or making shit up about Charlie Kirk, which is quite sad. Like, people keep saying it's just like, dude, it is constantly infuriating the amount of people that keep saying like, oh yeah, his death was justified because he spout like hateful rhetoric. That stuff is, it gets to you, man. Like, it gets to you, because like these people just show no remorse at all. What the hell am I supposed to do when kids are racist to themselves? The Indian kids are calling themselves curry munchers, and the Chinese kids set their username to dogs for lunch. Damn, bro. Damn. This was 27 days ago? Oh my god, this is old as fuck. Ah. I don't know if anything new has happened. Even the Luxmaxers are cooking this dude. Luxmaxers. Oh my god. Yeah, he ain't no Luigi, bro. He ain't no Luigi. Hold up. I need to look at this one. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Japanese student decides smart bra that unlock with only a partner's fingerprint. The chastity bra. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Intergalactic. The Heretic Prophet. Actress Tati Gabrielle mocks gamers. A new interview. This was... Okay, never mind. Not really relevant. No one's gonna play that game. Like, genuinely, this game's kind of already fucked. Like, well off the price. It's just like, I don't think there's anything this game can do that would seriously blow anyone away. I think it's just like already cooked. You know, I never notice it on his streams or whatever, but like, yeah, there's a little bit of racy stuff, a little bit. Do you don't have gameplay? No, I don't think so. Actually, now that you mention it, let me double check because I know there was something that was released. Profit. Oh yeah, gameplay. No. No. Just details about the gameplay. No actual gameplay. It's not too late to have an abortion. They can take it off the shelves. They can do it. Just don't Naughty Dog, just don't finish it. Make something else. Goddamn, these autoplay videos. Weird Reddit kid. That episode's a little cesspool. I mean, like, I'm actually not surprised. Because like, he does come across as somebody who's terminally online. Now, okay, the Helldivers thing. I've got a hot take for that, right? I thought Helldivers was pretty cool when it came out, right? But I think as the time went on, obviously there was the Sony sign-in thing that pissed a lot of people off for good reason too. It also became a little more woke. Hang on, I feel like I'm forgetting it, but there was like, I don't know if there were pride capes. Hang on. Not that that's a, that's a bad thing, right? But I think they did do something for Pride Month. Okay, I don't think it's real. These are from a year ago though, so maybe it is real and I'm fabricating it. I don't know. I don't know. But there was some woke shit with it, somewhat recently. And I know a few more people dropped the game because of it. But it did have a good... it wasn't DLC. Well, it's like a... title update. That's what I'm looking for. Title update. With a bunch of new content recently. I haven't played the game in quite some time, though, because I know if I get back into it, it's going to be a bit of a grind. And I don't want to get back into it. It's gonna be like Destiny all over again. But I know Helldivers 2 became more of a woke kind of game over time. I mean, there's other games too, but like, of course, I was about to say Tommy Robinson. Tyler Robinson would love Helldivers, of course. Karen. Another Karen crash out, perhaps? Whoa, what the fuck? What?
What the fuck is wrong with your crazy ass?
What? I guess she doesn't like being filmed, I suppose, and just like destroy some dude's windshield for it. What the hell's wrong with this lady? What? Was that just like road rage or something? What the fuck was that? I learned this with an article saying Karen has been found and is facing jail time. I was in California. Oh, okay. Hang on. Shit. Running zombies. Just a passenger. I wonder what the catalyst was, though. Lord of the Witch. It's like a Karen hive mind. Using stealth? Yeah, you gotta be crouched before you can film. Otherwise, you're easily detected. It's a white Californian bull Karen. Jesus Christ. Any updates about her? Rape mental hospitals. I actually am surprised America doesn't have mental asylums. I thought it did. I don't know what happened. She smashed patriarchy. True. True. She was fighting the white man. I guess, well, actually, no. Judging by the guy's voice, I don't think he was... Anyway, moving on. I was going to reveal almost 10 times more from Kick on Twitch. To compete with... Like, I don't know. I don't, like... Twitch is kind of on the ropes now. They need to get rid of Hassan. Like, I feel like they have to. Because, I mean, after what happened... Also, Mike from PA and just everybody in that fucking orbiting circle just needs to be removed, respectfully. Because, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, and all it's gonna do is, like, point the FBI or, like, you know, federal officers towards Twitch. Like, that's all that's gonna happen. Because you have Hassan and his fucking rhetoric coming out here victim blaming, or, like, well, hang on. Yeah, no, victim blaming Charlie Kirk for the whole situation. Jesus Christ. But they were barbaric. Fuck. They should reopen mental asylums. I do agree. Because, like, some people are just retarded. You know, like, that's just how they are. Like, I know it's a left-leaning talking point, but I used to think, like, yeah, you know, everyone deserves, like, the same education level and whatnot, and I 100% agree with that. But there are definitely some people who just refuse. Just flat out refuse, and just aren't, like, they don't act like people. They're just fucked. And, like, these people are kind of insane, and, like, I don't know what you do with an insane person, and I mean, like clinically insane, not just like, oh, they're a little crazy. Like, I mean, like, clinically, and like the people that shoot up fucking schools, like those kinds of people. Sorry, the biggest agitator, who streamed 2 weeks ago with a fan that had made bomb threats, now tells the media he's the victim. Commentator says Charlie Kirk after the shoot after Kirk. Wait, hang on. Also, if your political commentator says after Charlie Kirk shooting. So he could be attacked. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the. He was making it all about himself. I don't think Hassan has anything to worry about, bro. You can walk down to the local Denny's and get a bite to eat without getting fucking assassinated. Okay, you're fine. It's somebody like Asmongold who can't walk down to the local 7-Eleven and get a fucking cream bun, alright? Or, sorry, chocolate eclair. Like, he can't do that because of all the hate towards him. And it's like, oh, it's infuriating because, like, they're the ones claiming that, oh, it's the right-leaning people that are spreading the hate speech and whatnot, and they're the ones with the violent rhetoric that want to kill people. And it's like, no. You're the ones that keep killing people. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Jesus Christ. I want a chocolate eclair now. I saw a 7-Eleven on the way down to Brizzy when we were going for the show. I didn't get a chocolate eclair from there. I did see them. I did not get one though. What I did get instead was a bunch of crazy V flavors. I guess it's an American store. I didn't know that they had a bunch of new V flavors I've never heard of before. Those were kind of cool. I don't know why America has so many good sodas, or at least like a wider variety of sodas. Not only like a wider variety of beer, but a wider variety of sodas as well. I am jealous. Like, for example, root beer is very uncommon here. At least in the place that I live in. I wish it was common. Like, you can just go down to fucking, like... it's not Hungry Jack's. It's a Burger King. You can go down to Burger King and, like, get root beer. Like, all the fast food places in America have root beer as an option that you can pick on checkout. Well, with your fucking, meal or whatever. You can get root beer. You can't do that here. There is no, like... widely accessible root beer. You have to go to like a fucking American store or something to get it. I know there's sarsaparilla and there's like Kirk's sarsaparilla and it's the same thing, but like they don't offer that at Macca's or whatever. You can't get that. I want it. I would get it every time. I can't. Oh, sorry. Is there more to this? Hang on. Watching that unfold in real time was devastating as Linebacker opens up receiving I didn't give a shit about this motherfucker. The thing is, streaming Charlie Kirk's death broke a sexual debate in 2 weeks. Angela deserves honest assessment. Streamer sensation. What is Sandpacker told has millions of followers after Charlie Kirk was shot? Streaming star Sandpacker was said to debate Charlie Kirk. Okay. Dude, I want to say something stupid. I was hating Hassan before it was cool, okay? Because there was a lot of stuff back in the day with JXE, the guy with the house tour video, right? I know Hassan vaguely remembers it, right? Very vague. He doesn't even know the guy's name. But there was a whole thing about that and the whole React formula in general on Twitch. And he was the catalyst for that happening. Also JXE as well. Like, I do not like this motherfucker. Like, just in general. I think he's a very bad person. And that's on top of his support for terrorism and shit like that as well. Like he's worse than you can imagine. Hopefully he comes back one day. Hopefully. He's back. I think this is the other video that he posted as well, right? Yeah. What's interesting? Whoa, this is what fucking YouTube is like without premium? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. But no, from other stuff. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Because, like, I think even today, like, Ethan knows about it. Ethan brings it up sometimes. I think he brought it up during the debate about, like, you know, Hassan stealing content. Just eating. Just eating while, like, a video plays, or, like, walking out of the room for, like, fucking 40 minutes. And it's like, oh, I had to make, like, chicken wings or something from scratch. Like, Jesus. Shit, you fucked. Dude, it's such a shame that I will never see the downfall of Hassan's, like, fucking terrible, awful debate skills against Charlie Kirk. Like, Jesus Christ. Because, like, Hassan resoundingly would have completely been shat on. Like, unequivocally. He would have been absolutely destroyed. I would have loved to have seen that. This was from 7 days ago. I did hear about this. Like, I think Silksong, does it still have like 500,000 players? It's insane. Hang on. SteamDB. It blew the fuck up like crazy. It's still got a lot of people. Oh my god. You'd think they would have beaten the game by now. It is going down, but it's still hovering over the 200,000 mark, which is nuts. That's a lot of people. As we talked about this, am I too late? Oh yeah, this is stupid. This is very stupid. This is also the thumbnail I think that was used for one of Moist Critical's videos. I want to also mention something real quick about Moist Critical, because I was gonna say something about him before. He came up with a video recently, obviously denouncing the political act of violence and how disgusting it was that people were celebrating it, and that's fair, you know? Good on him. The comments in the video were a different story, however. The comments like in the comment section. You'd think if someone like him really didn't like, and like I'm not putting too much blame on him, all right, because there are some fucking wackos out there, but like, if he really didn't like people celebrating, you know, Charlie Kirk's death or whatever, he'd moderate his comment section a little bit better. Because yeah, there's a fair number of people that are still supporting the political assassination in his comment section on that video. Kind of wacky. I didn't think to read the comments. Don't do it. It made me a little mad, actually. Like, I don't know. Charlie's situation's crazy. I don't know what he's doing now, currently. He's very hands-off. I know he waits until, like, you know, what's the majority opinion and then goes with that, which is a bit... I'm not going to criticize that, but like, that's understandable. He's got a lot of followers and like, that's fair. But it is a bit very like, his audience seems to be kind of both sides. More so than I thought, given his history of being like, you know, the titty streamer guy. Well, not streamer, but like the titty YouTuber guy. I don't know how that happened. Oh, he does? Okay, I don't know about that. That's kind of wacky then. Speaking of, you know, political leanings in certain YouTubers, I think recently, I've started to drift away from, like, Friendly Geordies. He's that Australian journalist who, you know, gets the real news, right? And, at first, obviously, I heard about him from his house being firebombed, right? I was like, oh, shit. Finally, someone's, like, kind of critiquing, you know, the Labour Party. That's great. Then, of course, later, I realized that, actually, he might be a Labour shill. Maybe. Perhaps. What turned me away from him was, like, his complete, fucking... You can see it in some of the videos, and it's really kind of annoying. Specifically the one about anti-Semitism, where, like, you know, anti-Semitism is on the rise in Australia. Absolutely. Like, just look at what happened in Melbourne. Like, people are fucking promoting Hamas, right? Like, thankfully, I don't live in Melbourne. Jesus Christ, I don't want to live there. His flimsy and belief off for fucking critical. That's fair. That's fair. I haven't seen enough of him politically. Usually it's just like him commenting on like Karens and shit. I don't know about his like real political beliefs, because I don't watch his like live streams or anything, so I don't know much about critical nowadays. But it's the willful like misinterpretation from Friendly Geordies that kind of like annoys me a little bit. Like there is a rise in anti-Semitism. It's just how you frame it, right? Because, like, every time somebody says, like, oh, it's you're not allowed to criticize the Israeli government because that's anti-Semitism. And it's like, that's not what people are talking about. People are talking about the chants from, like, the river to the sea and the curse upon the Jews and death to the IDF. That's anti-Semitism. That's the problem. It would be fine if it wasn't for those, okay? Maybe just, like, don't call for the death of a certain group of people? Maybe? Just saying? And obviously the ignorance in not addressing that particular topic shifted me away a little bit. And then it happened again with the March for Australia. Because he even admitted to it that, like, yeah, there is a substantial increase and a rise in mass immigration in Australia. So, why would you be against that then? Like, what? Obviously, people marched because the government should do something about it. Stop importing so many fucking foreign people into the country. Granted, it is legal though. It's completely legal. It's not illegal. They're not coming here on fucking boats just washing up on shore. But that's why people had the march. So that way Labour saw what people really thought and they do something about it. But again, the willful ignorance to go with like, oh, it's just racist, bro. It's just racist and fucking anti-multiculturalism, bro. Like, you're just a bunch of bigots. It's like, why would you go with that take, bro? Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, I think I might be kind of done with like friendly Geordies. Like, I like his investigative journalism on like particular political individuals, but when it comes to like, you know, general broad things about left and right, it's like, it's just, I don't really care. Skinwalker, what the fuck is this? Hold on, is this one of those like spooky videos? Oh. You just send that to Joel. I do what I want kind of guy. I don't know what would be the actual, obviously not, oh, you mean like code isn't like, actually no, not even that kind of code. I don't know why code is the problem. The private server purge. Is Blizzard launching their Classic Plus? 4 days ago, multiple members of Project Epoch team received an assist from Blizzard Entertainment. Oh, this is there was like a fan server for WoW that ended up getting shit canned by Blizzard. Oh fuck! This is horrific news. I didn't know about this 4 days ago. Haru Urara is dead. I wonder if they will have a funeral in Imumusame. That's such a good horse, though. Wait. I'm just gonna let this play out, because I don't know if it's, like, safe for stream, but I think it's okay. It's just, someone freaking the fuck out. First Charlie and now Urara. Oh man, when will it end? Okay, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Actually, fellas, I don't know what this is. 2 hours ago.
My fucking job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job.
I wonder why.
I was just fired from my fucking job! I was just fired from my fucking job!
Oh, thank God, yes.
I have nothing but this! I have nothing but this website! I have nothing anymore! I have nothing!
This website.
I have nothing anymore! I have nothing anymore! I have nothing anymore!
Like that he just... Oh my God. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Fishtank.tv. Oh. Just sell your socks. They're really big socks. Also, gotta bring up a point. Why would you record this? I guess people record weirder stuff anyway. Like the Trump derangement syndrome. Hang on. Hang on. Filming it is another, then it's not good. Like, Was this filmed by himself, or was this just like another camera or something? Doorbell camera from the... Oh! Okay, that would be hilarious. Needs to hire some security. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, good point. His brain broken. Feel so sad for him. Probably not the best. There was a reason why he was fired. Jesus Christ. I'm very naturally not getting a job again. People seem to ignore that for posting this bullshit. He said he had a website job though. So like, I don't think he would need to have a real interview in order to be hired for a different kind of job. If it's the same kind of thing. He might be lucky. I don't know if I should be saying he. Alright, by the way. You know, I want to be a little bit respectful, okay? This individual... Oh yeah. Request from Asmongold. What is this? I think you'll adopt the best of all worlds in your beliefs. 14-year-old secondary 3 student given ISA restriction order in the first case, self-radicalized incel who mixed far left, far right, and ISIS ideology. What the fuck? Who is this person? How? That's nuts. Red Hook Studio. Created a Darkest Dungeon that sold... Wait. This guy made Darkest... Oh, these are... Oh. Oh. I see. Dude sounds based. I would like to ask him what his views are, you know? Like... That seems crazy. They tried their best. Okay. They... You know, they tried their best. Gaylor's catching... Oh, okay, this is 4 days ago. This is before the... This is BC. Before Charlie. I forgot to turn down the audio. I did hear about this. Like... How are they so shocked? Like, what if Taylor Swift wants to have kids? Bro. Like, what? What? Hold up. Classic British board game. It's a fun immigrant... Wait, hold on. A nice fan... What is this?
Keep them out. And it's a fun immigration game for 5 to 8 year olds.
No way.
Yeah, it's very simple.
No way.
This white figure here is an immigration officer. And you are one of these hordes of black, brown, and yellow figures. And the object of the game is to gain... I can see why Asmon just doesn't watch these on stream. Fucking hell. Unlawful access.
How recent is this? Has to be like super recent. There's no... This video looks old though. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, there's no source. There's gotta be a source for this. Come fly with me. Amazing mockumentary. Basically got scrubbed from streaming in 2020. Just stuff like blackface. Wait, 2020? Oh my god. The crackhead died just saying. God damn. Come fly with me. I have heard of that. I've not watched it, but I have heard that title before. That's hilarious. Holy shit. Man, you know what I don't like about our current society we live in is if I'm not already, I'm labeled as a racist for laughing at that. Damn, how unfortunate. Gems are never funny. I have heard that statement before. I forget who said it, but yes. Still coping. Wait, I keep forgetting the Skyrim music is just quiet. I guess. This is impossible. What do you mean? No way. No, I don't want ads. Please. Player count for Dragon Age Railgun has jumped by a staggering 1,000. Did it go from like fucking 1 to 2? What do you mean? What? The thing's appearance and anticipation. Who writes this shit? Is this fucking that Jason Schreier guy? No, Dalton Cooper. All right. Adding them to the list. I want to actually check a Veil Guard. This is also from like a week ago anyway. Went from 1 to 1,500. Holy shit. The game probably went on sale. Let me go back and look at like all of September. What the fuck is this cunt talking about? Like, genuine thing. Unsupported browser my ace. Did he just watch it during an off period? Like what? Like what are you talking about? Fucking he ruined my Dragon Age. Maybe they'll sell it to somebody because now they have like now they're bankrupt. Maybe they'll sell it to somebody who actually can make Dragon Age good again. Oh, he was talking about like September 4th. Yeah, I don't see it, mate. There's no real like huge spike in popularity. It's kind of just the same. Nothing changed. It do be the same. Just for these fake journalists. Absurd.
Hi, my name is Adine.
This
I am
seems-
the
Ah!
Liquid Women.
What? Damn, an autoplay. Another game. I mean, to be fair, but I haven't put enough time into Borderlands 4 yet, but I'm starting to feel that like Borderlands 4 might be that for me. We'll see. We'll see. I need to make more progress though. Player count doesn't matter. I mean, like, Dustborn sales went from like, or Dustborn players went from like 1 to like 20 when it went on sale for like $3. So, you know. These women think gender holds them back. Not skill nor intelligence. No wonder Blizzard is sending girls to make WoW now. Is that for real?
Hi, my name is Adine. I am the Liquid Women in Warcraft lead and the Liquid Guild treasurer. Liquid Women in Warcraft is an initiative.
I'll be honest, I don't know enough about... This is an Asmongold question. I don't know enough about World of Warcraft to know what the fuck she's talking about. I have no clue. Hope during the Asmon drought.
I don't sit around and constantly worry about like, you know, something bad happening. There's a million bad things that could happen.
He's not wrong.
It's a rough and tumble world out there. And if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Oh my god.
That's the way I see it. Sometimes you're the farmer, other times you're the crop. That's the way it goes. And it's happened to me multiple times too. So I've seen it happen. I've been on the... I don't ever worry about things happening. If things happen, then I deal with them. The roach survives one way or another. These are the facts. Like, these are just the straight facts.
I like how he sounds in these.
That's it. It doesn't matter, and nothing else matters.
Oh my god. That was good. Look, where's the esports org? Oh. The many different states of being a woman. Yes. Yes. Liquid, gas, and solid. My favorite. Text love minute. Oh, that's good. That's good.
English players are now...
What? Oh my god, it's another one of these. I fucking love these. Holy shit. I need to find who this guy is who makes these videos. They're so funny. Hang on. What is this? Well, something's finally happening. What is this? What is this? Investigating reports of numerous World of Warcraft staff for celebrating and mocking the death of Charlie Kirk. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Someone pressed the mega thread. Oh, I need to check this out too. These are Microsoft employees. We're aware of the views expressed by a small subset of their employees regarding recent events. We take matters like this very seriously, and we are currently reviewing each individual situation. Comments celebrating violence against anyone are unacceptable and not aligned with their values. The mass firings of extreme leftists across the globe is hilarious because, like, how hard is it to just show a shred of humanity for another person? How hard is it? And, like, of course, it's the one thing that companies do not stand for is, like, political violence. Because as a company, you can't. Like, you genuinely can't do that. Because, that obviously, you know, then you start getting investigated by the FBI and you get shut down. So they have to let him go. There is no... It doesn't matter if they were an employee for 50 years, they have to be let go. Like, holy shit. Nor is it a win. Like... I was gonna say something, because, like, the word grifter gets thrown around a lot towards people on the right, but I feel like the word grifter applies heavily more so to the people on the far left. Because, like, I mean, dude, the amount of times they just keep latching on to, like, the latest trend, the latest thing to get mad about is absurd. Like, at least with conservatives, you know, the conservative viewpoints don't change. That's why they're conservative. But, the other way around, it keeps changing, like, every fucking day. Like, oh man, 1 minute it's Palestinians, next minute it's BLM, next minute it's fucking Teslas, alright? Like, what? What? Okay. I gotta see this, dude. This guy is so fucking funny.
English players are now capturing flags all across the server. This is why they are doing it and why the Labour clan are hella mad. So everyone knows that English players have had enough of the constant nerf upon nerf, especially with the VPN player glitch. Well, English players are now rushing the main POIs and dropping spawn points all across the map. They are even capturing hard points on roundabout. Insane strat. This is to show the server admins that English players still run the server and they want more patch notes that benefit OG players. But here's the thing, server support staff are using mobility to hop round the minimap and capture these flags. And English players are spamming in the chat because when Green Goblins drop Palestine flags, the server support staff don't care. But when it's OG flags, they get instantly volleyed. Obvious host connection.
Oh my god.
And have fun.
That's crazy. I didn't hear the aftermath about this because, like, I heard that obviously everybody was, like, putting up flags, you know, the colors or whatever of UK, obviously in support and solidarity of you know, get rid of the fucking illegals, right? And I still don't understand how illegals can be treated better than the resident citizens of the country. That still makes no sense to me. That is backwards as fuck. But, like, I didn't hear about the aftermath of that because I know there was a point where people were saying, like, oh, the far right has hijacked the fucking patriotism of the United, oh my god, the Union Jack. I was gonna say, like, it was saying they were united for some reason, but, like, the Union Jack, like, they've hijacked the flag, and it's like, no one's hijacked the fucking flag. It's the flag of the country, bro. Like, you're the ones flying foreign flags of different countries. Like, what are you talking about? Like, maybe don't do that. Maybe it's not that hard. It's all Final Fantasy 14. Is that 14? Yeah, 14. Dawn Trail voice actress slams casting directors for hiring non-trans people as VAs for trans characters. But there's trans characters in the... Okay, look, I haven't gotten up to the latest expansion for Final Fantasy 14. I didn't know there were trans characters. Despite being a white transgender woman voice acting a non-trans Hispanic character. Oh my god. I might as well have a look at it. Back to X. You know, Looking back at this list, it's crazy that it includes Guilty Gear Strive and Watch Dogs 2, mentioning for both the inclusion of a trans female character, and both of these characters are voiced by cisgendered people. Oh my, what's wrong with being cis, bro? Endless busy. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the Saint, oh, what is it? Saint George flag? I think it's Saint George. I don't know what that represents. Because I haven't seen the white flag with the red cross in it, like, outside of like the Crusaders, I guess. I don't know what it's for exactly. I just know the Union Jack because we got the Union Jack in our flag, you know, because we're colonized by the fucking British. That's how I know that one. Anyway, sorry. Yes, I'm talking about Bridget. The game, oh, that game ruined her, confirming she's trans. Fans of the series already knew that for decades. It doesn't mean anything when it comes to the mouth of a cis person. In fact, it makes it worse. Doubly so. But how do you know, like, this is something I don't understand, right? How do you know a cis person isn't trans? Maybe they just haven't reached that point in their life yet. Why are you denying them that choice? That's just wrong, bro. That's just rude. You're killing trans people by saying that. Anyway. I see another example of how many unqualified casting directors are out there. The job of casting director isn't just to thin 500 submissions into 5. It's to do your damn research. So, there was another guy, I forget his name, that was trying to advocate that VAs should be voicing people who are their, like, ethnicity. I think that's fucked, dude. If your voice matches the character, I think that's fine. It doesn't matter what fucking race you are, what race the character you're playing is, what their gender and identity and, like, fucking pronouns are. I don't think it fucking matters. It's just, does your voice fit this character or not? That should be the only qualifying factor. No one's gonna know who the person is who's playing the role outside of their fucking voice. It's the only thing you're getting hired for, not if you're fucking trans or whatever. You sound like squeak toys. Goddamn. What's the St. Joe's person? Oh, I got you, Lucian. I got you. I didn't know England had its, like, its own flag. Well, I guess the UK, right, UK is, all of it. That's the realizing the cake. To throw at the idiot who spelled best actor for the job. Should be best voice for VAs. The narcissism coming from VAs is insane. Like Western VAs. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, your job already sucks enough as it is because you're paid fucking shekels. Now you gotta fucking make it even harder for people? Jesus Christ. London. Fucking Christ. Okay, how's it going? These are 3 hours ago. What arrows can penetrate metal riot shields? Whoa. Jesus. They have another war? They have another crusade? Holy fuck. England, Scotland. Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Because I know they're all, like, around. I didn't know they were all part of the same, like, United Kingdom. That makes sense now. Because I saw the same kind of thing for, I think, it wasn't Ireland, I think it was Scotland. That was also part of, like, was it Fly Your Colors or something like that? It was the color movement or something where everybody flies their own flags. I was like, in my head, I didn't know where Scotland was geographically. So I was like, why is Scotland doing it? I thought it was just the UK. Little did I know, alright? Prophecy is true. At this point, Zach, the world is going to burn. Yeah, he needs to come back so people, like, just don't have a fucking war, alright? Like a World War III doesn't just start. Jesus. Oh. I had no idea that's what the components of the Union Jack were. That's kind of cool. Yeah, now it feels kind of cheap that Australia has, like, it's just got all of that already on the flag, plus it's got its own shit for, like, the 7 states, or whatever. It's got the 7-pointed star for the states, and, like, the Southern Cross for, like, being able to see the constellation from Australia. Like, it's stupid, but, like, that's why that's on there. And it's, like, seems less as climactic. And it's crazy because you have the Aboriginal flag as well as the Torres Strait Islander flag, which obviously have their own backgrounds, but the Australian flag isn't, you know, that kind of mixed in, like that kind of multiculturalism. That's not like part of the same flag. It's like you have the Australian flag, you have the Aboriginal flag, and you have the Torres Strait Islander flag. It's 3 separate flags. There's no one flag uniting like everybody. Everyone's got their own flag. Not that everyone's separated. No, there's no segregation, by the way, in Australia, in case you're wondering. It's not that people are segregated based on their flag. There's just 3 flags. That's just it. The grey vertical stripes, as opposed to like the X.
If you're dating
Jesus
Japanese lady,
Christ.
for example.
My god. Makes 10k. Oh, this is this way. How is this the same thing? I don't know if people are reposting the same thing or Reddit is just like feeding me the same shit again. Old habits die hard. Is let's go to the race thing. Hold on. The grey vertical stripes in front of the UK flag. Wait, hang on. There's grey vertical stripes? I thought it's white, isn't it? Wait. Oh! Jesus Christ, Lost Rain. Jesus Christ. I barely even know what I had for breakfast today, alright? Two grey vertical Rosari's symbol. Oh! Okay. I gotcha. The UK is currently imprisoned by its own government, so, you know. That's understandable. Anyway, what is this race going to be about?
If you're dating with a Japanese lady, for example, you walk fast.
Yeah.
Lady will step back, maybe 3 steps back. I'll walk like this way.
Really?
Behind you.
This makes no sense. You're standing right...
No, because this is why. It's because wife have to be sacrificed when somebody stabbed from behind at the samurai time. Yeah, that's why the behind have to be protected, right? So I have to be the sacrifice. The wife has to have to be the first one to sacrifice for the husband.
See, in America, like, I would die for you.
Okay.
So, like, for me, I would take a bullet for you. But you guys do stabbings, right?
So no guns back in those days.
Okay,
We do
yeah,
bullets.
stop.
Not until the British brought them guns.
Okay.
So if an AK-47 rolled up on us,
With Australian flag? Oh, right, because we're prisoners. No, you're right. You're right. Oh, actually, I was going to say, speaking of, after everything that's happened, by the way, I think I mentioned this last time, but like after everything that happened, I don't think Labour is going to win the next election. I genuinely don't think it is, because after the whole like March for Australia and the continued support for Hamas, and then Labour refuses to do anything about the condemnation of Hamas, the labeled terrorist organization that's killing innocent people. I don't think they're winning another election. I think it's done. Like they had their fun, and they fucked it. They fucked it. It's gonna be like, and what's funny is the reason why they didn't win the current election is because it wasn't that bad. Like, it was bad, but it wasn't bad enough that we had to elect our own mini Trump. But now it's bad enough where we need to get a mini Trump in, okay? Like, now it's bad enough. So, like, yeah, fuck it.
I would take, like, the first 2 shots.
Oh, okay, okay.
You would still die.
Oh.
But I would take the first 2 shots.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
Fucking hell, bro. Alright. This poor man. Oh my god. I need to, like, lower the audio so I don't get fucking jump scared. I can just mute it. Thinking of mini-me. Think the JD Vance portrayal in... portrayal in South Park. It's like that. Gonna mini-me. Like, the guy from fucking, Austin Powers. I need to watch the Austin Powers movies again. I thought they were very good when I was growing up. Obviously now... Oh my god. Could you imagine showing, like, the first Austin Powers movie to, like, a fucking far left-leaning individual? They'd lose their goddamn mind. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. I like British humor, alright. But, yeah, no, he's like, kind of like that, though, Lostrain, like, for real. Like, he's just like, he has a lot of Trump values, but he's Australian, alright?
I was maybe 10 or 15 feet away when it happened.
Wait, I should probably be a little worried about this. Hang on, because this could have raw footage in it. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Prob's not. But anyone who was there at the time is probably devastated, like absolutely devastated. And I know, like, basically everybody on the planet has seen the fucking raw footage at this point. Everybody keeps saying they've seen the raw footage and how horrific it was, and they keep advertising people to not look at the raw footage. I haven't seen the raw footage, and I do not want to see the raw footage. Don't look at the raw footage, alright? News should generally censor. Wait, I don't know which Sky News this is. Hold on. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it off. I'll just have this little skim, alright? What was that? Oh, this is at the memorial. Okay, no, it's fine. There was another thing that was, like, so fucking stupid. There were a lot of left-leaning people. I shouldn't say leaning. Like, they're off the cliff. Like, they're at the bottom of the sea floor on the left side. They went to the memorial only to just, like, be a shit. Like, bro, what the fuck, man? Falling over. Yeah, like, it's gone. It's pretty much gone. I haven't seen it either. Yeah, I know, it's like, everybody keeps talking about how they've seen it. I can imagine if you're into politics, I feel like super into politics, and you were, like, watching it live. I'm assuming it was broadcasted live. I don't know if Charlie Kirk does, like, live things, or that was all just gonna get recorded. Well, somebody at the event, somebody at Utah probably had their TikTok live going off, so I'm sure people probably saw it happen. A lot of people.
I was doing okay, and then I was putting my 5-year-old to bed, and she had me read her story about love. I just couldn't finish the story. I was thinking about Charlie's little girls, his wife. He was such a powerful human being, and at 31 years old, the things that he accomplished. It's like, we got some candles here, and I couldn't hold a candle to that at this moment. I was closer than any of the students, closer than maybe one security guard between him and I. And I heard the pop, and I knew immediately it was a gunshot. And as soon as I thought that was a gunshot, I saw Charlie's neck and the blood, and I just knew instantly that there was no chance that he was going to survive. I saw a Facebook post from someone that they were at the event too, and a man from England commented that he was glad, and now that'll shut him up.
That's fucked. That's fucked up.
And that kind of hatred and that kind of vile attitude can't exist in society. I believe it was the governor earlier today said that if any part of you felt happy hearing this news, like, you need to check yourself. You need to see, you know, what kind of angels can come into your life and change your heart, because there's a real cancer in our society, and it's not just in America, it's around the globe. I think it's infused by social media, but people are carrying deep-rooted hatred that needs to stop. We can have differing opinions, we can have discussions. Get off that rooftop, stop just holding your rifle down there and grab a microphone. Talk to somebody. It's only when we get heart to heart and really see who people are is the only way that we're going to solve this and cure the world of the cancer that's here.
He's absolutely right. Holy shit. Like, damn, man. It's tough to have like any words, because like there's no self-respect or like the people on the left view this as a win. That's like a win for what? You know, what did you win? What did you get out of this? And I don't even know if they see people anymore. Like, if you say that, like, oh, you voted Republican, or like, I support this opinion or whatever, and like, that's like a red flag for them, they stop viewing you as like a person. And that's really sad. So much so to the point where like they would think society is better off without you. And like it's really at its like tipping point where I don't know. I do think he was a decent role model. Like, I think he was a good person. Regardless of what you think of his fucking like political opinions or whatever. I don't think he should have died. Like, that's just wrong, man. I'm also starting to notice that Reddit is kind of regurgitating the same shit. It's doing the thing. I think this is why fucking Azora wanted me to use the extension, because I'm not gonna filter by new. Actually, isn't there a way to filter by hot? Actually, am I all the way like super far down now? Oh my god. I should have just refreshed. I don't know, I didn't. Should have gone by hot. I should have gone by hot. I don't know why I didn't go by hot. Fuck. I'll do a little bit more, and then I'll probably head off. Oh, these are all the same things. Wait. What is this? Reddit really didn't like what I had to say 7 months ago, but it's from the heart, and here I still feel today. As much as I want to read this guy's like heartfelt message to Reddit, it's not going to change. Reddit doesn't give a fuck. Zach and others. First of all, I want to say that I'm usually not the type of person who worries too much about individuals, say online. And it's always been a place to have shit talked. However, with the growing normalization of those publicly pushing for violence and openly advocating for the death of political figures, and even acting out on it, as you saw with Charlie Kirk's assassination and the horrific celebration of his passing, I feel as though I'm compelled to speak up. To anyone who openly shares their ideology in a public setting, not just Asmon, please do whatever you can to keep yourself safe. There's more. Whether that means making yourself hard to track, or just taking other extra precautions, you can. It's clear that these people aren't joking anymore. I genuinely believe these individuals are evil, and I don't consider that to be an exaggeration. I'm like, this is what's pushing me further to the right, by the way, is I agree with this. It's kind of insane to see what people have been saying about Charlie Kirk. Like, again, like, even if you don't agree with his opinions, and like, what annoys me is people like Hassan, the mainstream media, other high-end like political figures say one thing. They say one thing that is factually incorrect. Like, oh, he's killing trans people, right? Or his actions lead to like trans people getting killed. They say that. Some other person who viewed that speaker as like more educated than them then parrots that same phrase, saying that, oh, Charlie Kirk was he killed trans people, right? And then that gets parroted again until eventually it goes down the pipeline, and then so many people are saying it even though it isn't true, like, just the modern left just believes it. And it's like, oh, if you think I'm making it up, or, you know, he's not actually doing it, well, go look at this guy who's also saying it, so it must be true. If a lot of people are saying it, then it must be true. And like, that's how you get into echo chambers. And like, I'm sure if I go back through a lot more of Charlie Kirk's videos, which I probably will end up doing eventually, over the course of like, I don't know, a month or so, I'm sure you could easily find evidence that contradicts what people have said about him and his opinions. Like, goddamn. He was an extremist. Jesus. That's the same kind of I keep using the word rhetoric, but it's the same kind of like rhetoric or hyperbole, whatever you want to say, that I've seen pop up in leftist spaces. Like, I mean, you know, even on Blue Sky, right? Like, what? I lost where I was. Okay. What I don't like, and I know Asmon has actually pointed this out in like one of his videos or whatever, I genuinely dislike the coded language. It pisses me off, where it's like, and you've seen there's even Australian leftist influencers that say this shit too, but like they get their phone out, they're like, all right guys, who's gonna do it? Come on, one of you's gotta do it. You all got guns over there. Somebody's gotta do it. And then it's like, whoa, are you saying that someone should assassinate Donald Trump? And they're like, no, bro, what? No. It's like, yeah, bro, what are you fucking trying to say? Come on now. It's shit like that leads to plausible deniability that pisses me off. Because, like, you know what they're advocating for. You know what they're trying to say. You can read between the lines. And it's like, it's just infuriating because there's going to be no repercussions for it. All good, Lost Train. And it's really annoying. I've also noticed that Sugar hasn't been talking because like I haven't turned on the like me speaking to Sugar yet, because I got nothing to say to Sugar right now. We're on non-speaking terms, all right. Anyway, sorry, there's more. If these people, Nevrons, I know he uses the term Nevrons for like people that are like, you know, the 2%, right? I wouldn't mind calling these extreme leftist weirdos Nevrons, all right? If terrorists doesn't stick, then I mean Nevrons works too, I guess. Believe that killing someone will silence views that oppose their own, they'll do it. This isn't being parasocial. I'm genuinely concerned. I consider myself to have left-leaning values on many issues, but I'm strongly against the far-left extremism that has unfortunately become commonplace now. So many people have lost their minds, and it's so sad to see. I hope you all have a great day. Again, be safe. Exactly. I just can't believe how easy it was for people to dehumanize and celebrate a gruesome murder. It's fucked. Like, it's fucked. Although, I'll go a little bit more. I was gonna end it there, but I'll go a little bit more. I think this game will fail. I can't believe there are people that were still willing to play. Oh, I guess, yeah, people that were still willing to play Ghost of Yotai. Sorry, Ghost of Tsushima was okay. I thought it was okay. I didn't play that much of it. Even the trailer footage for Ghost of Yotai, I was like, no, bro, no. This isn't doing it for me, man. Like, we just had the Assassin's Creed game, alright? Don't want another one, alright? The girl bossy shit is starting to get a little bit annoying. And like, I do genuinely think that, you know, video games are made for guys, right? It's a guy thing. There are video games for girls, but, you know, stuff like this isn't really a video game for goyles, alright? It's not. Is this from, before I click on the video, I think I know this kind of... Endymion, Jesus Christ. Is that him?
I want to make something...
No. I don't know this guy. Oh my god! No premium, please. I know if I open it on like a different tab, I'll get the premium, but yeah. I am not fully aware of this guy. I know Asmon watches him a lot. I don't know who he is actually. He seems cool though. I just don't know who he is. Look how legal mindset is like right after that too. Honest question. Isn't it time to leave Twitch? Isn't it time to stop? Hang on. Alright, oh, hold on. There's another big one. I like these. Isn't it time to leave Twitch? Isn't it time to stop bringing light and viewers to a platform that has those calling for violence and naming political figures as Nazis and fascists? We just got first-hand examples of the consequences of what has been happening on these platforms. Is it not time to move from Twitch? Is it not time to force change on Twitch? Zach can do whatever the fuck he wants, but constantly calls out these issues and has been proven correct. Why share a platform with those you want dead? Why bring viewership and money to a platform that wants you dead? Is it not time to leave Twitch? I honestly believe others will follow suit in your footsteps on leaving Twitch. I have a feeling Zach is being forced into a position he may or may not want to be in. He has a massive audience, and is a force of nature when he puts his mind to it. I am holding out that Twitch will be bought by somebody. Somebody big. I know it's got Amazon behind it, but surely Amazon doesn't have the same views as the leadership behind Twitch. Surely not. I don't know if Amazon has any real direct connection with Twitch. But like, dude, the moderation on Twitch is absolutely fucked. Hassan should have been permabanned years ago. Many years ago. And he still isn't. Leaving's gonna solve the problem? Probably not. Making it louder has a higher chance of success. He's also not bringing money to Twitch because he runs no ads. Oh yeah! I have Twitch Turbo. I know, fucking... I'm a shill. So I don't actually know if he runs ads or not. I mean, everybody gets pre-rolls. That's just kind of how it is, but... I guess I never really noticed that before. He also already streams on Kick. And he should... Oh, speaking of Kick, oh my god, more bots. Hell yeah. He showed how much more money he was making on Kick than Twitch. When you go and watch him on Kick, I mean, that's true. It is multi-stream to Kick. I don't know if he multi-streams elsewhere. Or it's just Kick. I wish he multi-stream... I know he probably wouldn't get monetized on YouTube if he did it. But I wouldn't mind if he streamed to YouTube as well, just because, like, video playback is like better on YouTube. I like being able to just kind of like rewind stuff a little bit, you know, and pause without like losing your place. I like that. Asmon was mentioned in the Whatever podcast. Put up by donor. Pretty based fucking guy referring to Zach. Nice. Bro, they're coming from Dragon. They're coming for Dragon Quest builders, all right. They're coming for Dragon Quest builders. Okay, Starfield. Okay, searching by hot, seems to not have like autoplayed stuff, which is interesting. Oh, I guess there also hasn't been like a meme yet. 7 effort ribbon. Oh. Okay. Brother, may I have some budget? Fucking hell. He's back. It's still 2 days ago, but yeah. Oh, yeah. When I'm gonna take a break from streaming on the most insane week of the year. I don't... he wasn't even... Yeah, because he's been away for like, I forget how many days now. It's been probably over a week. But like... I think he also missed the arena stuff as well. The train situation. Which, like, man, dude, now that Pandora's box has been opened after what happened a couple days ago, everyone's on like pins and needles because you never know when it's going to happen again. With the amount of like celebratory like stuff that's been going around, I'm sure there is a fucking mental nutcase out there who's going to take it upon himself to fight fascism. And then things are going to get real bad. Well, that already kind of did happen. With the church shooting, like, you know, fucking days prior, like, Jesus Christ. Be the last one. God damn. Nate Friedman comes to play China in focus. God damn. You know, what's funny about this? I was playing pool with Caboose recently. I say recently, it was like a month ago now. I kicked his ass. I won. I had more balls to sink as well. Literally and figuratively. BBC makes us super about the dark side of Thailand where it backfires horribly. Arrested in Thailand, wait. On the phone for about a month hanging out. Dimly lit, 4 AM, never got into trouble. Can't do the same in England. Terrifying. It's only safe in the UK and the US. What the heck? That's ridiculous. Move some clay. Oh, clay! Nice, nice. I probably won't be going too much longer. 2 showers away from Christmas. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, that's another repost. Politico gassing up Hassan, you joking. How was the internet? Man. I wish we had a time machine. We can go back. Go back to the 2000s. This is from a day ago. Okay, never mind. Wait. I don't know enough about it, but that could be interesting to look at. Scary right now. It's gonna get way worse. I mean, I think it is gonna get worse before it gets better. Like, it's gonna have to get worse before it gets better. It just depends on, like, how kind of worse. Wait, what? I have no clue. So this is also a while ago. Found by NASA. Holy shit, they confirmed aliens. So hateful. Wait, hang on. I know no one knows me or cares, but I'm logging off Reddit. It's just so hateful. It's disturbing. This is what it's been like this for like years. I don't think it's gonna change. Thank you for being the one of the only subs with common sense, and well wishes to you all. As that really, yeah, please wake me up when September ends. Hopefully, for the better. See you guys then, maybe. Goddamn. Gambling streamers. The gambling streamers are fucked. They're just fucked. I don't know how they can survive. Okay, it's really highly suspicious that the video is 9 minutes and 11 seconds long. All right, that's just really coincidental. Is this a different one? It is. Sorry, this is sappy. There's just a lot of hate going on right now. Just wanted to say something positive. I'll keep it short. I'm sure this will get deleted. It didn't. It's been 2 days. I love you all. Even if we may not see eye to eye on everything, we all seem to be keeping our respect here. I've been on the internet for a long time, and this is genuinely the best community I've ever found. Asmon, thank you for the community you have created, genuinely. A big part of it has come from you staying true to yourself, and staying grounded in reality. Please keep yourself safe. Sorry, I can't. I know he's being genuine and sentimental. I can't unsee this phrase. Just in general, like every time I hear like, "Oh, keep yourself safe, bro," I'm like, "Fuck yeah, bro! I'll KYS, bro! I'll KYS." Anyway, and protected. Thank you. Thank you for the video you posted earlier. Wishing you and your partner the best right now. God damn. To be fair, this is kind of how I've been feeling for the past couple days too, because I mean, ever since the Charlie Kirk assassination, shit has just been like fucking. Like, I don't know what to think, man. Like, I don't know what to think. You have the people who are so spiteful, so vitriolic, just calling everyone Nazis and fascists, and then, like, you know, saying that, oh, it's the right that caused this. It's the Republicans that made us do this. All right, we have to do this. There's just no accountability. That's the word I was looking for like the past 3 hours, is the word accountability. There's no accountability from the left at all for any of this. Because this is just like, they caused this. With no like... They were never held accountable for like any violent rhetoric ever in the past. And now it just keeps getting worse. God damn. Sorry, I just saw like cleaning your bowls, bro. Like, fucking hell. You know, when I was a kid, by the way, I don't know what these were made out of. I thought they were like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like boiled eggs and the yolks inside boiled eggs, like boiled egg yolk. It looked like boiled egg yolk, all right? Like it had the same coloring. I was like, why they got an egg in there? I was like 5 at the time, right? Jesus. Silly. Anyway, that's gonna be enough for today. I tried to intro this like an Asmon stream by not saying anything and just opening it, but like I don't know how he. I don't remember how he ends his stream. I think he just like ends it abruptly. I'm not sure. It's the forbidden candy. You know, I do wonder what those tasted like. Obviously now everything's like laser detection, so you can't eat the fucking mouse thingy anymore these days. But yes, I'll have to see you guys next time. Maybe with enough prayers, Asmongold will be live tomorrow. Maybe. I mean, I don't think it's going to be like anything different than what I've already seen though, so I spoiled myself. But eat lace. Anyway, I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna play some woke Borderlands and see how that goes, and I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, take care, and I'll see you around.